Holy Christ, what a hostile environment.
What up, Damon?
Are you
Well,
new
what's
here?
up, Cap?
Well, yeah, you are, I guess. But you didn't watch any of the previous ones? They used to be worse. Trust me, we're being nice.
Oh yeah,
This
this
it
used to be
was
like January 6th.
it was worse than this. Oh my goodness. No,
Yeah, it was a
I've
lot worse than this.
like I've no, Ed, I've been in your panels and subsequently got banned. But you let me out of jail, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, no
Um,
problem.
there's this is some fucked up shit. You might wonder why I would even enter this fucking arena. Um,
I don't know. I would. Never mind. Go ahead. Why would you?
yeah, I don't really know, man. I don't really know. Um, that's a really good question, Ed. I'm not
Don't you
sure.
think it's kind of fucked up though that he instead of putting his two kids in two separate bedrooms, he makes one bedroom an office for his little desk and his little computer, and what's the rest of the room going to be?
Well, I mean, I think that you're assuming that I know this, and I don't. Like, I don't
Oh, well,
pay
watch
all
his chit
close.
chat when he's going around the house and doing the tour of the house. Damone, he says it.
I saw
It's
some
not
of it.
like we're assuming. He
Hey,
literally said it.
those those dad feelings are kicking in, Damon. You know the answer, bro. You know the answer.
Fuck off, Cap. I like
I
you a
know
lot,
it.
but you can fuck off.
Hey, hey, it's all
I
good,
do,
brother.
man. I do. I like you, bro. I've
I
liked
like
you
you too,
for a
brother.
long time.
It's
Yeah,
okay to have an opinion that goes against Ta.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's okay. But let's just say there's none of his supporters that are getting up here to enter this fucking
right.
circus.
And that's why I've said a few times tonight, I commend you for that.
Well, I
Yeah,
appreciate
true.
that,
Yeah,
gay bathhouse.
yeah.
But you should be, if you're entering this arena, you should be able to, have an opinion for, on what you truly believe, and even if whether it's for whatever we're talking about or against whatever we're talking about, how would you? Is that something that you would do? Have your
No one's
kid
trying to
shack up
force
so you
your
can have
hand.
an office?
Just asking your opinion, just your straight up opinion. No one's asking like, oh, you got to answer it this way. Just
Nah,
straight up. What's
if
Damon's fucking feeling? What's Damon's answer to that shit?
well, Cap, if I'm not, and I willingly put myself here, if I'm not comfortable answering something, I'm just not going to answer it. Um, so, and y'all
You're
can
not,
accept that for what it
Yeah,
is.
nobody's forcing you to
yeah, that's
answer
fine. I'm
nothing.
not
We
forcing you to answer
appreciate you
anything.
coming up.
No, it's fine, bro. It's all good.
It was
Um,
just that was our topic we were talking about when you decided to come back up on the panel. So I was like, well, what's your opinion on it, Damone?
Yeah, would you like to discuss something else?
no, I mean, like, I'm not. This is not my panel. I'm not leading the conversation in any way.
All right.
This is fucking Ed's space. I'm gonna respect it, even though we.
You don't have to agree with it.
No, I understand. I'm gonna respect it, even though we we don't see eye to eye on the majority of shit.
Thank you, building. No one doesn't see the bullshit. Exactly.
Right. You can choose to ignore the bullshit, but everybody sees it.
Well, I'm gonna try and be on this panel and eat my dinner at the same time.
Which, yeah,
It's very hard to do, but I'm gonna give it a shot. And if I make too much noise, y'all holler at me. I'll mute myself. You know, let me just say this, and if I'm not allowed back on this fucking panel in the future, so be it.
Okay, no, that's fine. I mean, JFK has a. Okay, what do you see good in Tom?
Everything. Um,
everything.
yeah, I
Everything.
do. So let me just say this, and this kind of ties into what I wanted to talk to Ed about tonight.
Not one bad thing about the dude, huh?
So let me just say this.
Let him finish. Let the man finish.
Thank you, gay bathhouse. Um, whatever issues people have with Tom, the fact that he's caught as many predators as he has and gotten the amount of arrest that he has, the convictions are obviously much lower than the arrest count. That will, for me, supersede any criticism you could levy his way.
See, but here's my problem with that argument, and you're not the first one to make that argument. You won't be the last one to make.
Well,
that argument.
Can I finish, bro? I
Oh,
promise.
I thought you were
I'm not
finished. I heard you chewing. So
I told y'all, bro. If I'm fucking making,
sorry.
if I'm being annoying, I'll mute.
Right, go ahead with your
Yeah. So, the same thing I would say about Alex. He's very talented, man. He's really, really good at what he does. Um, I think that I, man, he's a really good catcher, man. I mean, second best in my book. Um, I'm not gonna read these fucking comments, dude. Like, I'm not
no.
responding
Go
to
ahead.
people.
Finish your thought.
I'm not putting them
And
up
by
there
the
for
way,
you to read
Tommy,
them.
No,
by the way,
I understand.
Tommy's in the chat, so
My
yeah.
problem is O.J. Simpson was great at football, so let's overlook the two murders. Bill Cosby was great at social commentary and being a comedian, so let's overlook the rape allegations. You know what I'm saying? Is they may be the best in their field, but you can't. There comes a time when you can't separate the art from the artist, right? And people choose to do so. Right? OJ killed his wife in that waiter, but he was a great football player. I love OJ still.
Well, I don't know if Tom is actually in the chats because I'm just not going to read that because why would I do that to myself?
No, no. I'll show you right now, bro. I checked it right now. He said,
but you know what I'm
"Appreciate
saying?
you, Damone." He said, "I appreciate that, Damone." He said at 10:51. I checked the comment. It is him. It's
well, good. You know, shout out Tom. Like,
but you understand what I'm saying, though, right?
I understand what you're saying. The analogy you're making is someone murdering a couple of people versus
his wife and a waiter.
Whatever. There's nothing like, and this is what I have with Alex too. Like, obviously, Alex and Tom don't get along. They have a bunch of issues from the past. Um, like Alex, as much as I disagree with his social and political views, he's an incredible catcher, man. He's really, really good. So I'm willing to look past the things that I don't necessarily care for the fact that he's out there doing his thing. You know.
Right, but here's the difference.
I've never said.
Oh, go ahead, Edward.
I've never said Tommy's a bad catcher. I've always loved his catching. I just have
Right.
personal issues with him, and that's just. I
Well,
mean,
that's fine, Ed. Like, I don't mean to interrupt you on your own channel, bro. That's fine. I understand that. And that's okay. You can have issues with him. But for me, the good that he does supersedes any criticism that could be levied his way.
okay, we could have a catcher that parks out in Atlantic City forever, and you'll see all of their people get fucking arrested too. It doesn't make him a good guy.
He's a good guy to me. And, you know, he's a friend.
Here's the difference for me, and I understand what you're saying, and I get that, and you're welcome to. But here's the difference for me with Alex. Alex makes no qualms about the racist stuff he said in the past. Alex makes no qualms that he is not a good person. He makes that abundantly clear. Thomas, on the other hand, has this.
Thank you.
I run this charity. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, brother. I don't mean to interrupt you, man. I just see these comments keep popping up, and obviously,
conveniently interrupt.
I don't mean to interrupt you, dude. I'm not trying to be rude. I promise. I just see these shits and I react to them as I see them. Maybe I should just not read them. I didn't mean any disrespect.
Oh no, I understood. I'm just saying that the difference for me is because Alex acknowledges he's a bad person. I can look at the catches separately from his actions as an individual. Thomas refuses to take responsibility for drinking and speeding in a school zone, refuses to take responsibility. He, even to this day, he says, well, somebody told me I was a 501c3, so I believed it. I should have known. No, people were telling him he's not a 501c. You know what I'm saying? Is he doesn't take responsibility for his actions, and that's what I don't like. He is a good catcher. I give him that, but I can't separate it.
So you mentioned the drink driving bit. He
finally admitted that. Finally took accountability for that. Finally, last week when he denied it for over a year now.
I mean, he said, like, I did that. That was wrong.
Finally,
Right,
it
but
took months.
But
You-
please keep in mind, bro. Please keep in mind, I'm not Tom. I can't speak for this dude. He's a friend of mine. I think is a wonderful catcher and a good person, and
yeah, understood.
that might be in complete contrast to the way other people view him. And if that's how they view him, that's fine. That's just how I see things. I don't know, like, if Ed even wants me on this fucking panel.
No, I mean you're cool with being there. Don't say that bullshit, Tommy. That's bullshit. You didn't do a video fight. Put it up then. Put the video up.
I'm not even looking at Tom's comments,
No,
man.
Tommy's talking, and I did a video 5 days after and said I'm sorry. Bullshit.
Can I just say something?
Sure.
Why
Yeah,
won't he come up here? No one's gonna attack him. Just come up here and talk. No one would attack him at all. Come up here,
I probably
Tommy.
would.
But no, it's
I would like to think
fair.
that we
Damon's up
could
here
have.
too. No one to attack him.
I would like to
Oh, he
think
said
that we
he
could
said he
have.
will. He said he will. Tommy said he will. Link him
Well,
up. Link him up.
Come on up, Tom. Shit.
And we'll give you the floor and everything, Tommy. No one will bother you.
Oh,
Interrupt you.
hold on. No, Tommy, I don't have your $2,500 for you.
Oh, he said send me link. Send me link.
Send them the link. Let's Ed behave.
Hold on. Hey, Gay Bathhouse, who are you actually, man?
What does that matter?
What screen name would I know you by?
Gay
I mean,
bathhouse.
Gay Bathhouse. Okay, it's the first time I've seen you in 8 months in this community anywhere.
I've been on a few ad streams.
Okay, fair enough,
And
bro. I just want to know who I'm talking to.
Plucking the strings, whoever that is. I've been on his streams. People call me great grandpa. I don't associate with that.
Well, let me tell you this, man. When I wasn't conveniently trying to interrupt you, man. I don't have.
Oh no,
that's
okay,
not my
man.
vibe, dude.
No,
I promise.
no ill will. Yeah,
and Cap, and I think Cap and Ed can vouch for my vibe. It was a certain way back in the day. That's not my vibe now.
Damone used to be a much bigger asshole than he's doing.
Thank you, Ed.
Before
Thank
you got
very
up
much.
here, I commended you several times for just being in the chat. You know. So.
Yeah, it's not easy, bro. It's like stepping into the lion's den.
No, I know.
That literally out of the 92.5 thousand subs Tommy has, I'm the only one willing to do it. And,
and that shows
I think
something
that
about you. That takes character. That takes commitment.
No, thank you, Gabe.
And, yeah,
I'm not afraid, man. I'm not scared, bro. I'm happy to talk to y'all.
Yeah, and you shouldn't be.
Yeah, for sure. If Tom wants to come up, bro, I'd love that. That'd be awesome.
I gave him the link, and yeah, it's right there. He said he would join.
Let me say something else in the meantime. There's people in this chat like Dead Twist and Static, and there's a lot of trolls that there's no way to have a reasonable, rational discussion with these people. So I'm not even gonna try.
Oh no, understood. It's like when we go into Thomas's chat, So understood what that's like.
Yeah, it's
What's up?
Yo, Tom, what's up, brother?
What's going on? Hey, Edward, let me break it down to you guys real quick. I don't want to keep big drama. Edward, I'm gonna release our last 3 days of chat logs where you're.
Go ahead.
Edward,
I'm
shut
kissing
up,
your
Edward.
ass, really?
Oh, let's just post the chat logs. Let's keep the truth where it's at. You've been telling me great job. You're a great catcher. We've been going back and forth. But then when I see you on here, you talk shit. The only reason why I'm here is for Damon. Okay, that's it. I don't know Cap. I don't know who T is. I don't know whoever. Edward, tell everybody who you are. Because you're kissing my ass. You want me to go handle
I'm kissing your ass, really.
Edward, let's just be real. Edward, stop, buddy, stop. Me and you have been getting along for the last 10 days. Why you haven't done a video, right? I'm here for Damone because he's a good dude, all right? And I'm here for Cap too because I'm gonna go see JT1 at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, so if you guys want to know, as long as he's not here, I'm gonna go see him or JT Colfax, all right? But Edward, why don't you be real, bro? Why don't you be real?
I am being real.
Listen, Edward, the reason why I'm gonna do this, why he came on, is because Damone. But tomorrow I'm gonna go see JT Colfax for Cap. I don't know Cap. But the dude's bringing in Smashley and Cap for some bullshit. That's why we've been talking. Plus, we've been talking about, the young kid in the chat. But, dude, don't come on here and talk shit when you think you're tough when you're on a panel, bro. When you're on a panel. Because I'm telling you, Edward, you shouldn't be in this community. You're a predator. You're not a child predator. But you scare you scare people that you think are
Who did I scare? Who did I scare, Tommy? Who did I scare? Who did I scare?
still.
Okay.
You doxed Cat Eye.
Was Cat Eye
You scared
scared?
the shit out.
No.
Listen, Edward, can I talk? You
No,
doxed
you
Cat
really
Eye.
can't.
Listen, can I?
You keep cutting me off.
Can I
This is
talk?
my channel, Tommy. This isn't your channel, bro.
Can I
So
talk? I just want to talk. I just want to talk. You
Go
doxed
ahead.
Cat Eye. You threatened Scamula. Dude, you threaten people that are smaller and then weaker than you. It's not right, bro. But you
Really?
talk to me.
You're
Hey,
smaller and
I'm
weaker
gonna
than me, right?
Listen, man, can I talk?
Really?
Can
Because
I
most of
talk?
this channel is going after you, Tommy. So you're
Hey,
you're
hey,
smaller
I
and
don't
weaker than
care.
me.
Come after
Yes.
me. Just leave the people out of it. Just like
Yeah.
JT Colfax, right?
Where
Edward,
was this
Edward,
video
Edward,
5 days after?
Edward, tell your stream.
Yeah.
Tell
Where's
your
this video 5 days after?
Edward, tell your stream. Have we been
As
talking for
as
the last?
Tommy and I had a few conversations. Absolutely, I haven't denied that. But that doesn't change my opinion about you. The one
Have
thing
you
I
been
tried to help
kissing
you
my
out
ass
with,
for the last
I
7 days?
kissing your ass.
Yes or no?
Bullshit.
Yes or no?
No,
Have you been
I
kissing?
haven't. Bullshit.
All right.
And
I don't kiss ass,
Edward,
motherfucker.
I got one thing to say. Like, I don't,
If you want to,
Tommy,
Edward,
no,
dude, I
this is
can't
Cap.
talk. If you want to
Tommy,
keep
but
that
hold on,
persona,
you've been
hey, I
talking
came
for a
on
long
here
second.
because, hey, can I talk? I came
But
on
Tommy,
here
you were
because.
talking the whole.
Oh my God! Can I finish what I'm going to say and I'm going to go? It's your stream. I respect you for that.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm not even
I
talking
came on
right now,
here
Tommy.
because-
That's
God
Cap.
damn it, Edward! Can I talk?
Oh my God. Yeah, go
Can I
ahead, drunk
finish?
motherfucker. Go ahead and talk.
Dude, I came on here because a good friend of Damone said, please go talk. So I came on here. Damone's a good dude, all right? And I love him to death. So I came on for that. But Edward, me and you were just
Love you too,
talking.
man.
You were giving me the phone number of JT Colfax. Like, dude, don't play both sides of the fence, Edward. You should have been out of this community a long time ago.
I
You're
gave
a
you the
predator.
number of
You're not a
JT
child
Colfax.
predator, but you prey on the weak, Edward. You prey on the weak.
No, that's you.
That's a predator. Edward, if I saw you in person, bro, I would knock you the fuck out. And I'm telling you,
Oh yeah.
real.
Well,
Yes,
come on.
yes,
Come on.
yes. I'm
What
telling
are
you,
you
Edward,
getting? Hey, whoa.
I'm telling
Get
you
your
what it
drunk
is.
ass on the next plane and come
It's
on.
not being drunk. I'm telling you what I would do, man.
But we're letting
You prey on the weak. You are a predator.
Damone,
You're a predator.
Damone, this is messed up.
I guess
Tommy,
I'm not
I'm a predator. You're the
Hold
fucking
on.
rapist in this community trying to catch people. But
Ed,
I'm
that's
a
not
predator.
Tommy,
I'm a
No,
rapist?
bullshit.
Why don't you bring...
Tommy,
Who's talking?
we let you talk. Tommy, we let you talk.
Yes.
This is Cap.
No,
Can
go
I
ahead,
talk for a
buddy.
second?
Go ahead. Who is this?
This is Cap.
No, Cap. Yeah, no,
this
you're
guy.
good. Go ahead, buddy.
Well, this is our first time meeting, man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, buddy.
But I don't understand why you're coming so aggressive with this fighting stuff. Like,
I don't want to fight nobody. What are you talking about?
You just said you would knock Ed out.
No, but hey, you don't know the behind the story, bro. Me and him been talking since his last video 10 days ago, like back and forth, like helping each other, doing this. We want to help the guy on my channel, which the teacher was going. You guys don't see the backside of the
because
story.
I'm trying to help that kid. It's not about you. It's nothing about you. But if I have to work with you to help save somebody who's...
You don't talk tough unless you're on your channel, and you talk tough to girls.
Really? I don't talk tough until I'm on my channel. Man, how many times have I told you that you're a fucking piece of shit on Instagram, on private messages? Never. I put a video up last week.
Yes, you're right, 100 times on your life.
I've said it in... Okay. Okay.
Go ahead.
And Tommy, we've never been against Damone. Like, Damone's up here.
No, I'm not. This is not about Damone, bro. This is not about Damone.
You literally just said you came in for Damone.
Well, that's why I got this brought to me. Cap, honestly, tomorrow, bro, if you want to go, we're gonna probably do a 3.0 thing. If you want to come on, bro, it's about you too. Like, I was pissed at this JT Colfax motherfucker. Bro, when I saw you on the list, I don't know you.
I know, that's exactly what I was just gonna say.
But hey, if you want to come on, bro, hey, hit me up. I don't know if you want me to like message you, whatever. But if you want to get on the phone, I want to go in front of him tomorrow. I'm gonna go live on the 3.0. If you want to be involved in that, bro, you, Edward, anybody. I think it's time that this motherfucker's been talking for a long time. I don't care when I'm on the list. When little Eddies and little Bills put me on the list, but they put Smashley on the list and you on the list and a couple other people. I'm not going to bring their names up, but I'm ready to do it. If you guys want to be involved in this, dude, I probably said to him, do you guys think he's listening? I fucking hope not. I don't even care.
Hey, Tom.
But tomorrow at 11, I'm going to go to his house. So it is what it is. What's up?
Hey, bro. Like, I'll say this. I appreciate you, coming up here with me. Like Ed kicked his ass off that panel. Like that,
No, and I appreciate that.
Ed did the right
I
thing,
do.
man. He did, and and
He
it's worth giving him
absolutely.
credit for that.
And I give him credit for that, bro. But I wouldn't have never came up here. Honest to God, I wouldn't have came up here if it wasn't for, and I'm not going to say their name, but they're like, dude, like I was coming up here because I just ended a conversation with Ed, was finishing his last, like, because he had a live the other day. And then they sent me this, and they're like, please don't go there, Tommy, please. And they're like, fuck, go up there because your boy's up there. You know what I mean? So this is the
Well, I
only reason why I
appreciate
came
that.
on here. Is because of that. You know what I mean? But it's not about that. It's not about that. It's about fake people, you guys. Fake people. And I'm not saying Edward's fake. I think he's got a lot of value in the community. But
I
he
agree.
talks to you guys when he's live different than he talks to people. And he talks to girls different. And people that he feels that are weak are different. And that's not right. We got to stop that. And Edward, just stop.
Cat Eyes, you're in
Just
here, right?
stop.
Have I ever threatened you? Have I ever been disrespectful to
No,
you
because
in any of
you
our
don't
private
threaten me.
messages? Have I
But
ever been disrespectful?
you threaten
Not
you
you. I'm
threaten
talking to Cat Eyes, right? You're saying that
oh,
I was hurtful
I
to
didn't
Cat
say you
Eyes,
threatened
right?
Cat
Have
Eyes.
I
I didn't
ever
say that. I said you
been
doxed her.
disrespectful
I
to?
didn't say you threatened her. But you threatened. You threatened Scamula. And I get it, but I don't
How
get
did I
threats.
threaten Scamula? Every communication I've ever had with Scamula is on this channel in a video. Where
Okay.
find
Well,
find where
you
I
told her if
threatened her
she
in
didn't
there.
stop, you were gonna, dude. We can put those out there, Edward, because we have those.
Go
When you
ahead. I
told
already
her she
released
didn't
them.
stop, you were gonna put her information out there about her
That's
charges,
never
all those
what I
things.
said.
That's
Never.
it's exactly what you said. Bottom line is, Edward, if you want to be involved, you're so much better at doing good things. Stop picking on people. That's a predator, bro. That's a predator. Stop picking on people. You're not. I think you are
Like
a
you
big
didn't say
bonus
that.
to this community.
Like you didn't
Edward,
say that
listen to
Scamula
me.
was a psycho bitch right before your barbecue when she thought she was going to show up. Would she was trying to get a ticket?
I'm
Oh,
not gonna
Cooley's already
say
got
Scamula's
harassment
not
shit on her.
psycho. I'm not gonna say that,
She
but I'm not
is.
gonna go on a live stream in front of a lot of people and try to beat her down, man.
You
Let that
did.
shit go. Let
You
that shit go.
did. You
I did.
said, "Oh, cool." Yeah, you did.
He
What
The
did
did I
not.
say? What did I say?
He did
what did
not,
you?
dude. I was there for every
I
single one of them.
didn't.
You
I
were there
didn't.
for
I
every
said
single
she
one of
couldn't
them. So
come to the
you were
barbecue,
there when.
bro. I left it
Yeah,
silent,
because
Edward.
Cooley. Yeah, whatever.
You're right. Edward's right. I did say that she couldn't come to the barbecue, but I didn't bring it big into to everybody knew. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
if you
you
knew,
did.
you
Oh,
knew.
she
If you
thought she
didn't, you
was
did.
dating
Edward,
Cooley, and
also I'm
Cooley
saying,
filed shit on her and all this. Yeah,
as
you
I
did say all
man,
that.
I
He
think
didn't
you're
say that
huge
on
for
a
this
live, dude.
community, Edward.
Yes, he
He
did.
I
did.
think.
I'll find it. Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Okay. I don't erase anything, so find it. I never blasted her hardcore where the normal person would know. Now, people behind the
I
scenes,
think I did
did
a
they
video
know?
about it
Yes,
on this
yes.
channel.
Yeah, well,
I
because
mean,
you're not stupid. You know the deal. You knew she was. I'm not going to say that. You knew there was issues. But Edward, you could do so much better. Put your fucking focus because you're good at it, right? Like tonight, we talked about tonight. You were
Can somebody
90%. And I said, what's your
screen share that
90%,
video so I
Edward?
could
You said,
prove that to Tommy? I'll prove to
I
Tommy
mean,
that he
dude,
said it. If somebody could screen share that.
he never said it.
I didn't say
If
it,
he didn't
bro.
say it in a live, then it's about to be proven. If somebody could screen share that.
All right. Well, if I said it, I said it, but I never blasted anybody. Dude, stop picking on the girls. Stop. Blast the predators, Edward.
I haven't done anything. I haven't had any
Dude,
conversation with Scamula
you've
for
blasted some
months.
people. You've been
Months.
wrong and you've been right. But stop, Edward. Let's get it back to the kid. Like today, me and you were working hardcore good together the last 5 days. Would you agree?
What, with the Minneapolis thing with that kid?
Well, no,
Yeah.
the few things. I don't want to say the kid's name because he's younger, but were we working together good for the
Yeah,
last 5 days?
absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
for a couple
So
days
why
we
can't we
have.
do that? Why do you have to go on here and I have to hear that you're picking on people and you're talking shit? Like,
Picking
why
on
can't you
who?
just
It wasn't
this?
picking on anybody.
Why
You said you were going to knock him out, Tommy. That's the
Well,
thing.
because he pisses me the fuck up. If I saw him in person and he was talking that shit, I would fucking knock him out.
He
What do you
wasn't
mean?
talking any shit.
You wouldn't, Cap.
That's
You wouldn't say that.
Thomas,
Cap,
Tommy,
he's got it.
before you
Cap,
hopped
hold
on
on.
here, he called you a great catcher. He said you're a good catcher.
I get that, but he
didn't like you as a
got his
person.
best friend that says I raped her. Would you let that go? Think about that, Cap. Come on, man. I don't know you. And honestly, tomorrow you're a big part of this. Not that you have anything to do with it, but I was pissed about that. But if somebody was accusing you of a rape, Would you not like that person too? And then they're on the stream the night before when this shit did not happen. So you can't put yourself into my shoes until you really think about that, bro. I wouldn't hurt a fucking fly when it comes to a girl. I'll fuck a predator up. But
Can I can
a
I can
person
I
or a
say something?
girl.
Can I say
You know,
something? Is it okay if I say
yeah,
something?
yeah. Oh, I don't know. It's not my stream, but yeah.
I mean, is that okay, Ed?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, thank you. I understand that what's visible to most folks, as far as the contention between Ed and Tom, is not exactly what happens in
It's not
person.
that bad though. But go ahead.
Let,
Sorry.
let me talk, brother.
Yep,
I
yep,
love
yep,
you,
yep.
man.
You
Just
got
let
it.
me say
No,
something.
you're good. You're good. Sorry.
Um, it. I think that man, Ed might boot my ass off this panel, but I'm just going to say this. I think that Ed, he knows what people want out of his channel, the content they expect.
Sure.
And I believe that the text messages and the personal relationship that Ed and Tom have is not this fucking caustic in
Yes, it
between the
is.
two of them. Oh, can I
We
finish?
can
I know it's your panel, bro. Can I
we
just
can work, and I've said this before, though, Damone. I'll work with anybody if
Edward,
it's to
Edward,
if
Edward.
it's to. Tommy,
Post our
shut the
text
fuck up and let me
messages.
talk for once. How
Edward.
about that?
Okay. All right. My bad. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Tommy.
You got it, buddy.
Now, the thing with Tommy is, I mean, if it's about trying to help a kid, and I'm really worried about, that one in Minneapolis. I FOIA'd that Minneapolis, the last 4 years of their whole roster of every single teacher that works at teacher, any employee of the school district, to try to find this teacher or whatever it was that touched this kid, because I am worried that the school might be right, about
Edward
him,
has the right to
perhaps.
say that. You guys, this teacher said on the phone to me, Edward can back me. She said, this is the type of guy that's going to shoot. What did he say, Edward? Like, he's going to fucking shoot
He's gonna make the news big. He's gonna be on the news big time. Yeah,
like a shooter,
which
though. She said
right.
something about a
Yeah,
shooter.
that's what he meant. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what she meant. Yeah. So
So
I
this,
mean, and I'm kind of worried that if this kid doesn't get the help that he needs, that might be true.
for
So
real, for real, for real. On a different note, for real, that's something that people should look into. For real. And I'm trying. I'm trying to work on that. It's hard to do because he's a 17-year-old. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, we don't have this toxic relationship on text. There's times when everyone's like, go fuck yourself. I'm like, go fuck yourself too. He's like, great catch. I'm like, thank you. Like, type shit like that. But at the same time, our only beef is our beef on a girl that I hope to God one day comes to you, Edward, and says, I don't know what I was thinking, because it didn't fucking happen. And if it wasn't Sherry, me and you wouldn't have a problem. You know fucking well we wouldn't. But you're sticking up for a
yeah,
girl
you're
that
probably
says she
right
was
about
raped.
that.
Listen. And I get that, man. I get that. Like, if somebody I cared for said they were hurt, I would stick up for them too. So I see your side. That's why I always try hard when you text me to be on that side, because it's like, fuck, if I cared for somebody that said they're raped, I'd want to kill that motherfucker, and that motherfucker deserves to be killed. But I do believe, Edward, that you don't even believe that sometimes, man. And I wish you would
Oh,
talk to
that's
her
bullshit.
on a serious, and maybe you do. I'm thinking my thoughts. I wouldn't hurt a fucking girl, a kid, or anything, man. And I think you know that. I think you really do.
Yeah,
I
I
think you
think I
do.
would agree. I would agree with that. I think that if there's that Ed has quite possibly passed a point of no return to where he cannot, and I'm talking to you directly, Ed. I don't mean to say he like that. We're all here. Has crossed a point of no return to where even if he thought that, he can't go back and say, "Oops, I was wrong about this," and my dispositions towards Tom was incorrect this entire time. There's just no way to do that. It's just gone on too far and too long.
But there
That's how I feel about it.
But there
Didn't
is,
Edward
Edward.
just
There
say
is.
the other day that he respected Tommy for denouncing the people that said something about Ed's kids?
Yep.
Yep.
Because it was
Yeah,
wrong,
absolutely.
Cap. It was wrong. And I
Right.
did it
So
immediately.
Edward acknowledged that,
Here's the
and we
He
thing.
have
did.
differences
He did.
aside to acknowledge that. Correct.
I did. Yeah. Here's the thing. If it turns out
Therefore,
that that
that
was
argument
not,
is bullshit.
if it turned out where that I was lied to all along, I would wage a campaign against that woman, that you guys just wouldn't fucking believe. And anyone who really knows me knows that,
Can I ask you a question,
that I
Edward? Can I
would.
ask you an honest
If
question?
Go ahead.
I know 2 weeks, or let's say a month ago, you believed it 100%. Am I correct?
I still believe it
Do
100%.
you still do? Okay. That's all I was asking. That's all I was asking. But dude, man, I wish can we get her up here to maybe see if she could squash it and come true clean tonight?
No, I doubt she's coming
I
up here
understand.
to,
No,
to
I
talk to
understand.
you.
I understand. I hope to God and I pray every day
I
that
would not
maybe
expect her to come up here and
I
speak to
get
you.
it. I completely get it. I just saw her. I saw her on, like on the light panel last night, and somebody was talking shit, and she's like, "No, Edward was like sticking up for Tommy." So I thought
Well,
maybe
what reason is there really to even doubt her?
there's no reason to doubt her at all. I mean, if somebody says it, you should believe it, right? Like that's what we preach. Believe it. Like, but
Yeah.
prosecute that shit, right? Call the police. Don't wait so long. Like, tell the police, because anybody who hurts a child or a woman needs to fucking pay, you guys. And I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, I watched my mom get fucking beat around. All right. A lot. My son got molested. Like, rape and hurting females is not okay. And I understand that people don't tell, right? People don't tell. I get that. There's that bonding or whatever, but they don't tell the fucking internet. They don't tell people they don't know. They don't tell, the gay community, gatekeepers. They don't tell anybody. So people that tell everybody but the appropriate, the police, that's where we need to look into it. And if I did
She
something wrong,
didn't
this
tell
fucking
everybody on the internet, Tommy. You did.
yeah, fucking damn right I did. She was accusing
So,
me.
but
You're
that's
fucking
what
right I did.
Yeah, but like,
She
doesn't that negate what you just said? You literally said the main crux is like, well, why isn't she telling the internet first? She didn't. You guys did, and then she just defended her
I
own.
found out from the internet. I found out from Twomper. I found out from her
Right.
ex-husband. I didn't know from her, guys. So if you want to know the truth, she didn't tell me this. I
Oh,
found
no,
out from
sure.
Twomper and her husband at the time, ex-husband now. So it's not like I found out from her. I found out from the internet. So
what does FM have to gain, Tommy, for by lying about that shirt? The
why
short
don't you?
story you told him. What does FM have to gain?
You're right. That's easy. Why don't you ask FM when I told him that and see if the timeline matches up?
The timeline matches pretty clear.
So when did I tell FM that? When did I
You
tell
told
FM that? Let's see if you
it
can tell.
when you were in Connecticut.
What date was that?
Doing the Elmo catch.
Yep,
I don't know.
yep.
End of September to 28th, 29th,
Okay, so
something like
when
that.
When did I hurt Sherry?
Middle of September, in between the Texas trip and the Connecticut trip. Middle of September, 15th, 16th.
That's when I hurt Sherry. Was that before or after? Dude, be careful what you say. Was that before or after I did her little marriage ceremony?
Okay, but here's the thing.
No. Answer the question. No. Answer the question. I kind of need this, Edward. Was that before or after I married her, when she begged me to marry her?
Tell Joe what happened either. So Joe did that. Joe pushed that.
Edward, was it before or after I married her?
You're not. I just answered that.
What'd you say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
I said that Joe pushed for that, not Sherry. Joe wanted that because.
But was it so? I heard her before that or after that?
Before, but
before that.
Joe.
Okay. So was that before she wanted me to go to Seattle and do the whole?
She didn't want to have to tell Joe what you did to her, Tommy.
She told Joe when they went up to Blackhawk. See, Edward, you don't know all this, bro. You don't know all this. She told Joe. Joe knew before he has the message. Before he came the wedding, he even said, he's like, I didn't know if I should go along with the wedding or punch you in the mouth. That's what he said.
Oh, really? Well, send those to me.
Well, you absolutely, dude. That's why I think you should call and me and him, and if she wants to, she can be on. This is the thing, bro. I don't want and Edward, I never got on and like completely knocked her. I don't want to do that, but at the same time, I have to protect myself. Like when I heard this, I was like, what the fuck? Because 4 months before that is when
if you heard this from Twomper a long time ago, why did you wait for Joe to tell you after he left?
It wasn't a long time. Well, this is a long time ago now because it's been what?
No, I mean,
months?
So you basically you put it out there as soon
So
as you found out?
when Swamper
Really?
was coming to visit, when he was coming to visit, Sherry had made a comment on one of my lives, like Swamper's coming, but he's coming to see me first, right? And it was just a joke, and I'm like, he's coming to see me. She's like, we'll bring him to you when he gets here. That's when I found out that it was her on there. But I already had the message that there was people saying that they were going to accuse me. There was like 4 or 6, I forget exactly what it was, way before that. I didn't know it was Sherry. That's what you don't understand. And dude, if it was Sherry, if it was Sherry, let's do this. I know you guys say I will fail a lie detector test because I'm narcissistic. She won't, right? She won't. How about I pay for a lie detector test and she takes it? I pay. You guys all
Here's the
hear it
thing.
now. Stop. She's not a liar. I'll pay for it. How about that?
Let's go back to my original question because the timeline does match about the shirt. When did you
Okay.
say anything to FM about a shirt? And if
Dude,
so, like,
if I hurt somebody, why
what
the fuck would I
reason would he
tell
have to
somebody
lie?
else? Think about that, Edward. Think about that. Think about that. Think
Because
about that.
it wasn't a, you know,
Edward,
because the way FM
if I
explained it
committed
is
what
he
you're
didn't think
calling a rape, would I tell somebody about that?
in a bragging way. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe it
I guess
wasn't like
you know
a
what, you're
rape. It
right.
was,
I bet
you
there's
know,
some
more
sick
or less
fuckers
in
out
a.
there that do that. You're probably right. I'm sure that is. Edward, why doesn't she take a lie detector test? I pay for the whole thing. I pay for the whole thing.
Hey, Tommy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What would FM have to gain by lying about that? So
I can't answer that. I can't answer that. But what I can say is that I will pay for the lie detector test. I'm narcissistic, so I'll beat it. She won't beat it because she doesn't lie, right? I'll pay for it. I'm putting it out here tonight. Mark my words. I'll pay for it. She just goes to a place that's accredited. And we'll let Cap. We'll let Cap and who's on here. Cap and let's have one of each. Cap and Damone pick the place. She goes and takes a lie detector test. How about that? How about that?
I don't
Sound good,
know. I
Cap?
mean,
Cap, does that sound good? Damone, does that sound good? It's
It
fair,
sounds
right?
good to me. I just want to
of course
know
it's going to
if.
sound good to Damone.
Oh,
Oh
come
wait,
on, Ed, bro.
let's let Cap speak. Let's let Cap speak. Cap, they think I'll lie.
What's up, man? What's up? What's up,
You
buddy?
guys pick the place. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. You guys pick the place. Just make it like accredited. That's all I ask for. Accredited. And I know it's not 100%, but I'll take one too, and I'll pay for mine. So we can do both. But they said that I was narcissistic. I will pass that. But she's not a narcissistic person, so she wouldn't fail. So what about we both do it? You guys pick the place. We'll both do it, and we'll just see the results. Does that sound good, Edward? Is that fair? Not Damone. This is me and you, Edward. Does that sound fair? I pay for both. I'll pay for both. All right. But we'll go off her results. But we'll give my results just to make sure that maybe my results aren't fair because again, you guys say I'm narcissistic. So why don't we do that? Does everybody agree that that might be a fair shot for me? Because I have no other chance unless she comes out clean or calls the police. Because the longer she takes, the longer it's going to be before they can go back to, cell phone towers and all that shit. That's why I reported this 4 times, guys. More than 4 times. I'm saying 4 times. More. Cap, is that fair or is that not fair?
Wait, who is LB? I've heard the shirt ripping story. He was mad she had a CPP shirt and ripped it. I think that did. What? Who was mad she had a CPP shirt and ripped it?
Who knows? I don't know, man.
I think you're misinterpreting the entire story on.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
mean,
don't know.
I can't speak for anyone else here, but I do this. I don't. I think that lie detectors are illegitimate.
So we think a lie detector wouldn't do it. All right. I mean, if that's what we're gonna think, I mean, I get it. I just figured if we both took a lie detector test, and I mean that would give us a little bit of a leeway, right? No, I mean I guess not. I don't know what else to do.
I think it's better than nothing, and I think if that lie detector test came out in your favor,
I would still lose.
I agree with you. You would still lose.
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
convinced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and
So
I get
that
that.
what is
Edward,
it?
I get that, bro. I get that completely. I'm just trying. You said that I would lose a lie detector test because I'm a liar, right? And I could beat that. But she's not a
I said
liar.
you would pass. I said you would pass because you're a liar. Yes.
Or yeah, you said I'd pass because I'm a liar. But why would she pass then? Because she's not a liar, right?
Well, at that point, it was going to be like, oh, what? I thought
Come on, Edward. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Well, in general, it's hard to make
Hey,
anything.
NV can I finish with them real quick? We were on there. So
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry, NV Cap. Edward, well, why would she fail? Why would she fail? Why would she fail, Edward? I know you laughed, but like, let's be real, man. I truly, Edward, I truly don't think you believe it. I just wish you would stop with this hard on
I
for me and we could
100%
go back
believe
to
it.
what we used to be because I like you, man. I don't have no problems with you. You know what I mean?
Let me just say this, like in the
Go
little
ahead.
bit of time I've talked to Ed, I don't dislike him either.
Me at all, bro. I think he's
Yeah.
a great asset to the community.
Yeah, I don't dislike him
huge.
either. I just think that Ed, and I'm talking to you directly, Ed. I don't want to disrespect you on your own channel. I think that you've gotten to the point where there's no turning back, man. And the amount of people that would be on your ass if you switch things up, and you said, hey, maybe I was wrong about Tom.
I'm not wrong about Tommy, in my opinion.
No, and that's okay. That's okay.
I don't mean no disrespect to Ed, man. I hope you understand that, bro. I don't want to be, I'm not trying to be rude to anybody up here. I'm just stating my opinion, and I appreciate you letting me up here to do that.
Edward, you know that whatever happens, man, when it comes to kids, we've always kind of had the understanding that we just forget the bullshit. How many fights have we had where we're like, fuck you, you're like, fuck you, and then we're like, hey, this motherfucker's creepy, and we're like, all right, let's get him, right? So it's always going to be that, right? Do you agree? Like when it comes to the kids, it's always going to be that, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
yeah, no, I'm saying fuck the bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. I would, like I said, like, I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to work with any catcher. I think
he's
that we
not
can
lying,
work
guys.
with people.
I'll say that. I'm not here to lie. There's been many times where it's like we've had a conversation. It's like, fuck you, go back to hating me. Fuck you too, like type shit. When it comes to kids or something serious, like we do have something serious, and I think Ed's on to something. And I'm not going to say that out loud because I think he's only 17 now. Ed, I'm not 100% positive. I think he was 17, but somebody told
No, that's
me
cool, but you just got to send him that list, Tommy, and get him to.
No, dude, I just need to figure out how to get in contact with him. I know he reached out to again, Webb. This is a totally different story. So I appreciate you for that, man. But I just wish, what could we do? What could we do? Maybe a private phone call with me, you and Sherry? Maybe? Would that work for you?
I mean, it's not what works for me. It's what works for
Would that work for
her.
her?
I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know.
I know you guys think that we send our goons after you guys, Edward. I wish you would. I would hope when I'm fighting with somebody, who's gonna attack them the most? Not my supporters, my haters, because it makes it look like we have this cult that's gonna attack you, Edward. I don't support anybody attacking you. When I came out to you, you were the first person that told me I was doxxed on my address. I was the first person. Remember, I came to you 2 weeks ago. I said, Edward, is this your address? Like, nah, fuck that. It's 10 years ago. You told me the other day, you're like, Tommy, I know where you're at. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you do, fucker. Just like the other guy. He just sent me the address and he sent the address. I'm like, fucking Edward's got the good one. You know what I mean? Because the other guy didn't have the right one. So I thought you might have been steered off wrong too. But I appreciate that, man. But I did. You thought I was trying to dox you. I reached out to you. I'm like, hey, bro, were you in a bad car accident? You're like, no, it's my brother. I'm like, was this your address? And you're like, it was, but it was 10 years ago. And so, but I was trying to tell you that somebody was I was just trying to tell you, man. It wasn't out of me trying to dox you. It was like, hey, maybe, what did I tell you? Scrub that.
That's not exactly what I said. I said, what did I say, Tommy? I said, that's not my address anymore. I said, but my kids are right around there. Do I have anything to worry about?
Actually, you're 100% right. You said that's an old address. You said, but my kids are in that area to have anything to worry about. And I told you, but what did I say, Edward? I would never do that to you, bro. I don't believe in that. I don't even believe in attacking.
Because Twomper just doxed another person's address with their kids there.
Edward, that's a new conversation. If you guys want to panel it up, whatever, we can do it. That's a new conversation. I've seen a lot of shit in the last month that I haven't seen before. All right. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to go further than that. I've seen a lot of shit that really, really fucking disappoints me. But I will tell you, and I can send you our messages. I've had 2 messages in the last, I don't know, at least 60 days, And
it doesn't matter, Tommy. If you refuse to denounce him, he's going to keep on doing what he's doing. He's hurting kids. He's not. Yes, you have to denounce him, Tommy. If you don't denounce him, you're I mean, that's cowardly. You know, he's
So,
putting kids' addresses out there, Tommy. It's
and I
not
will
right.
denounce that all fucking day long. What I'm trying to tell you is I haven't talked to him. The last time I talked to him, his exact words were, um, you know, something about he was going to come visit Colorado and that he hasn't been around the community, but he's still there. That was my last message. And I want to say, I'll have to look to tell you exactly. I want to say that was at least, I'm going to go, dude, time flies. I'm going to go a month ago, but it might've been 2 months ago. I
Yeah.
don't ever talk to him ever. And I do not support that. I do not support that. When Brenda sent me the thing in the morning, I said, "Hey, is this really you?" She's like, "It is." And then something came before that. And I said, "Who's this?" And then she said something. And I realized it was Brenda. I said, "Hey, is this really you?" She said, "Yes." And I said, "Could you call me?" Because I wanted to talk to her and say, "Hey, I'm fucking sorry." But she never did. Of course she never did. She don't like me. And I understand that. I do not
Let,
support doxing
let,
anybody or anybody's kids. And if I see that shit for my eyes, like what you sent me tonight, that blows my fucking mind, bro. That's not cool. None of my supporters do that. And if they do, they're not going to be under their name supporting CPP. They might be under
that's under his Instagram. That's his name on Instagram, though. Freaks and Geeks. That's 100% Swamper. Everybody knows it.
that's
And
that's not fucking cool. That's not
let me
fucking
just
cool.
answer this
I'll tell
comment
you
here.
right now, I
That would
denounce.
be like Ed denouncing Bill. I'll tell you what. If Bill was putting children's home addresses out there, you're fucking right. I would denounce him.
Okay, so Edward, would you denounce somebody putting a lady's information out there, a single lady? Would you denounce that?
It depends.
No. Okay, all right. Who's on here? Hey,
Hey, wait,
NB
wait,
Cap.
no,
Would you
Tommy. You were saying that this is Cap talking. You were
What's up,
saying
buddy?
that Cat Eyes just said earlier in the comments that Bill or Ed wasn't bullying her at all. Like he
I
didn't
didn't say
harass
he
her.
harassed her. He doxed her. He sent a picture of her out there.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah,
I said.
she did say that, but I thought you said she was like bullying her.
No. That was Scamula. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But
And then
hey, Cap. Nice to
yes.
talk to you, man. I appreciate that. Would you denounce a man fucking doxing a single woman? Would you denounce them?
Nobody denounced Blue, and I mean
No. I'm
nobody
not saying
denounced
that. I'm not
Walk
saying that.
when Walk
No,
was
Edward. I'm just asking a question.
putting Blue's name out there every day. Nobody denounced him.
Dude, Blue, what she did to me, would you not denounce her too? Come on, Edward.
No, I'm just saying. We're talking about
All right.
doxing, right?
I'll take my statement
Exactly,
back.
Tommy. So that to answer your question, it depends, right? Like
I
you're
guess.
saying.
No. You guys are both right. It fucking depends. Yeah. Yeah.
Touche,
I'll shut the
touche.
fuck up. I apologize, Edward. I'm sorry. You're right. There's a big fucking stipulation on that. And if we're gonna go into that person, I probably should shut the fuck up anyway. So I'll shut up. Because I'm not gonna stick up for Scamula, but I don't want to beat her up either. You know what I mean? Like I think we should just eventually just like not talk about
I
people and
haven't
let
been
them
beating
know.
her up. I haven't mentioned her
No,
for
I know you
months,
haven't. I know
Tommy.
you haven't. No, Edward, I'm done. I quit. I give up on that.
And
And
You're
Tommy,
right. You're right. Cap
this is
wins.
another
Tom never
1
beat
point,
her up.
Edward. 0,
Anyways.
Tommy. I give up.
no, and then another one, Tommy here. Like this whole thing, I think that exists right here is just from the chit chats that go on, like the condescending stuff that your credibility, man. That's the whole issue with.
I get it, but okay, all right. I like this. I've never even heard from you, Cap, ever. And I appreciate you talking now. Tell me what you're talking about, bro. And I'll tell you right now. Ask me anything you want to know, and I'll fucking tell you. Go ahead.
All right, well,
I
all
think
right.
you're more neutral, so go ahead.
Oh, for sure. Well, can I ask you a question then? Well, I do have this question. The Musa situation.
Yes.
Let's go there.
Okay.
That donation that you sent, was that your donation or was that someone else's donation?
But do you remember what my donation said? Do you remember the donation that it said? Do you remember what it said? So
not
what it
exactly.
was, I don't remember the price. I don't remember. But the guy sent like we'll say $100. It might have been like 150 or 200.
The guy
I
sent
don't know.
200. You sent 150.
Oh, so okay, so it was 200, 150. So YouTube took their 30% right away, right? So it makes it 180, right? And then okay, so it was 200, Edward? It was 200?
It was 200. Yeah.
I'm trying to think real quick. I'm trying to think why.
It was 200,
I
and you sent a
150,
super chat for 150.
But I'm not going to tell you the guy's name, but the guy that sent it did not want to send it. He said, "Send this to Musa." So actually, I take that back. It was 160. It's right here, 160, right, to Musa. and I sent 150. It's 160. It wasn't 200. It was 160. But the reason why I did
I have a
that.
screenshot of his super chat to you that was 200. I have a
Okay,
screenshot of that.
send that right now. Send that right now, and I'll put it up. Send that right now, and I'll
Okay.
put it up. Maybe we're talking about the wrong person here. I'm looking at. Is
I'm
it
talking
from
about
start
Fitz
with the
Marty.
M? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say nobody's name. So no, we're not talking about that guy. Why would you say his name when he says don't say his name? Edward, come on. He's a good dude, man.
We all know him, Tommy.
I know, but you guys did. He was big on he didn't want his name coming across.
No, that's not his real name. He didn't want his real name out there, which is why he donated it to you.
Okay. But either way, what you don't understand is so we were going me, my personal self. And if you ask Musa, you can bring him on right now. I've sent him donations. But this wasn't about that. This was about I think I was at I don't remember if I was in an airport or if I was at a hotel or something when I found out. And I had like 20%. We went on and we tried to get donations to him. Tried
No,
hard.
absolutely. You did.
But the donation I sent, I said, hey, this is from somebody. It wasn't from me. But I don't remember exactly what it was. But right away, oh, no, you're right. $200, 30% brings that down right away to 160. 160. Right? And what
brings
did I
it down
send?
to
What did I send?
140
150?
actually.
What's
It
that?
brings it down to 140 actually, and you sent
140.
150. So
You're
you
right. You're right.
gave a $10 extra.
My math sucks. Hey, I'm at a trailer park, bro, and you know trailer park math is not the same as fucking regular house math. All right? Shut the fuck up, you guys. Erase the shit I just said. No. All right. So 140. I wasn't trying to screw the guy. I sent it over, but I did make
Well,
it
here's the
clear.
thing, Tommy. Though.
Go ahead.
No, hold on. Let me ask you this: why didn't you didn't think that it would be a better thing to do to maybe so Musa doesn't get a 30% and then another 30% taken off to send it on Cash App or PayPal so he gets the whole 150?
Do you want to know the truth? I bounced on my fucking rental car that same fucking morning.
Oh.
I'm not rich like you think I am. I did actually, and I shouldn't have said the rental car. I bounced on a couple of things.
But see, Tommy,
but I
right
didn't
there,
have
you
any
know
money.
that's
So
real.
I told
But
everybody,
Tommy,
like, send.
that's
wait.
acceptable. That's acceptable, bro. That's
But I did.
No.
Why should I have to tell you guys that happened?
No,
Why?
hold on, though. Hold on. I'm confused. I'm confused because you had the 150 to send him, and that is receipted right away on your account. You know, so you had the 150 to send him. You couldn't send it to.
Because it was pay. I sent him PayPal. He sent it. He sent it through.
Exactly. So why didn't you PayPal to PayPal it to him, and then he'll get the whole 150 instead of YouTube taking an additional 30% out of it. That's what I'm saying.
I sent it to PayPal.
No,
Bro,
you didn't.
You know,
you sent a super chat too for 160. No, you didn't.
Oh, I sent it to YouTube. Yeah. Maybe because I didn't know it's PayPal. I just wanted him to get his money from. So you said he lost the third. Oh,
yeah, he lost an additional 30%.
I didn't know it.
You know the game, baby.
No, you're absolutely right there. But I didn't think about that, man. I just wanted to get the poor man. He just lost his wife the money. You're right, though. I didn't even, Edward. I didn't even think about that. It was more so getting him his money because I was kind of frustrated that. So I should have thought.
Hey, Tommy.
You know what? I'm not going to make an excuse for that. I don't fucking.
No, Tommy, and then check it out.
No, you did it for a reason. You did it because you wanted to look good in Moose's chat. That's why you did it.
I said it was his fucking. I said it wasn't from me. So if I wanted to look good, why would I say it wasn't from me?
So everybody sees that you sent the money, and nobody would say anything about it.
Send the screenshot. What was my message? It wasn't my money. And hey, actually, go to Moose and ask him how much he got on his fucking Cash App too. Go ask him.
Yeah, we all.
No. Yeah, you did that stream and you did donate a lot. You did do that stream where everybody donated.
No, I donated on Cash App too. Edward, get your story straight real quick. Go ask him. Because I gave him more on that. I totally spaced that out. I cleared out my Cash App and it wasn't a lot. Like I said, I was broke, man. I was broke as fuck. But I cared about Lynn. I liked Lynn. I didn't know her well. I don't know if she liked me, but she was an amazing person, right? Like super good. She was trying to decoy for me once, but Miss Megan wanted to do it, but she was a good person. But no, I even donated the rest of my Cash App, which again wasn't much.
No,
but
that was just.
I did go negative on my rental car, bro. I did.
Well, that's terrible.
Well, it's
But
because I'm not making $14,000 a month like you guys think I am. You
Hold
know,
on, Tom.
you're
Tom, you don't make
yes.
14,000 a month.
he makes more than what he lets on. I'm pretty
How
sure.
much do
Is
I,
it
Edward? How much do I
14,000 a
make,
month,
Edward?
bro?
I don't. I'm not sure.
Take
I
a
mean,
wild
you
guess,
won't
Edward.
open the books. You won't, build your website because you're not a 501c3 yet. So
Well, and you
you're
know
not
what,
going to
Edward,
build
I
your
fucked up
website that
again. I
shows your
guess any
expenditures.
nonprofit's got to do it. So I'm
That's
willing
true.
to say, when I fuck up, I fuck up. Edward, what do you think I make? Just tell me what you think I make.
I'm gonna still guess you make somewhere, or you make $4,000 alone in just memberships.
Well, you know they
So
take the
a month.
30%. You know that, right? You know that, right?
Right, but you got
Okay.
what, 850 members, and
Well,
then
yeah, no,
a lot of
I
them
did.
are super
I had a
supporters for $10,
right.
so that's gonna be, I'd assume 4,000 in that, and then plus your ad revenue. I'm not sure what you
4,000
make
in what?
there,
4,000 in what?
and just
My
4,000
ad
in
revenue
members, I would say.
members?
No, not
No,
in your
no,
ad
no, no,
revenue.
no, no, no. My ad revenue is you're right about 4,000, but they take 30%. YouTube, my monetization, I make about anywhere from 800 to 1,200 a month. I make another 900 a month from what do you call that? Where you don't see the commercials? What is that called? The
Premium.
Um,
premium.
Premium,
All right. And then I make my donations. Okay. So whatever the donations are, I
then the
will tell
Cash
you
App,
right
then the
now, this
PayPal.
last month for the 30 for 30, I'll tell you right now, my last month, my payroll was more than my check because I paid. I mean, it's obvious. I give $50 per catch plus $50 per edit. So you can do the math all you want, bro. It's
Wait,
Hey,
hold on.
I
Your payroll was
never.
more than your check, but I thought you kept them under the cap for the 1099 or whatever. They didn't have to file that. Which
I'm
if
telling you,
they're making
Cooley did the 30 for
$600 a
30.
year or less,
Cooley did
then
the 30 for
you have
30.
to give them a 1099,
Cooley did the 30 for 30. He's never
right?
edited before. And if you watch my channel, you've seen that. He just started editing right about, I don't know, 4 videos before the 30 for 30. But he did probably, I want to say 26 of those videos, maybe. So, 26 divided by, half would be what? 13? Cooley between Cooley and then I paid the decoys. I'm not saying it was all. It's not as good as you think. Maybe if I had a million, and Edward, you're in every one of my streams. You've seen my donations cut in a third or more. Have you noticed? Which is fine. I would rather make money off of YouTube. I would rather YouTube pay me than that. But dude, I can't monetize any of my videos. I'm sure I could. I had a conversation with Rami. He's like, "You're a fucking idiot. Go here and you download them 3 fucking times." And I'm like, "How many channels have you had?" He's like, "Fuck it, it doesn't matter." And I'm like, "To me, it does. So I don't. If you look, all my channels are yellow or red. No
So,
monetization.
so let me
None.
ask you this: you
hey,
haven't paid any of your volunteers more than $600 this past year?
I'm
None
not
of
gonna
them?
answer. I'm not gonna answer that, there,
Well,
Edward.
I mean, okay, so you're not going to answer that. So
I'm not gonna answer that, Edward.
you frauded the IRS by not doing a
I,
1099 for
I
them.
don't fraud. I don't fraud nobody, but I know where you're going with this, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay,
I'm
hey,
not
because I
gonna
Ed.
do
mean,
it. I know what you're trying to do. I'm trying to be real with you guys. I don't fuck people over.
no, you're
Fuck the
not.
government. Fuck the rest. I don't fuck people over. That's that simple. If you wanna ask me questions about did I fucking fuck somebody over, never intentionally, never a person that fucking lives, breathes, and fucking takes care of their kids. Never, never. But
So
I'm not
you
gonna
just
answer the
fucked the
questions where you're
IRS.
gonna
That's
try to
okay.
you're gonna try to tie me up to something. I know where you're going with that. I'm not gonna answer that, man, because you've already had me with the Secretary of State. You've already not you. You know what I mean. I've already been asked all these questions. Dude, the bottom line is you're fighting the wrong fight, man. You're fighting the wrong fight. I came on here tonight, Edward, 1, because of Damone, 2, because I thought it was a pretty decent week. And then I jump on your video to watch this fucking crazy guy, and I see my face at a casino with, like, I don't remember what it was, behind me, some cashier from something. Like, dude, why?
Bro, that
What?
was a thumbnail for your video. Why would you put that? Why would you make that thumbnail your video? Why didn't you retake that picture? That was terrible. That's why I took it.
Was that my thumbnail?
That was your
Oh
thumbnail.
shit.
Swear to
Okay.
God.
All right.
I
Well,
was like, what
whatever.
the fuck is wrong
Because
with
I
this
don't
dude?
care, man.
So
Because I'm not technology savvy. I'm not a bad at. All right, well, whatever. Edward, I don't hate you. I wish you would really, really, really maybe have if you're really that close with Sherry, have a sit down and be like, hey, because I'm telling you right now, Edward, I know you don't believe me on my fucking kids that I love more than anything in this world. I would never hurt a female or a kid, man. That's it. That's it. And I think I'm not gonna. I think you know that. I think you really know that, and I think too that maybe you're like, well, I can never back, dude. The other day, I said I'd unblock you. Like I'd never, expect that. I'm gonna unblock everybody. That goes from,
Cap
I
can
didn't
get
even know
unblocked.
Cap was
Can
blocked.
Cap get unblocked? Yeah,
I
I've been
didn't,
on.
dude. I don't know you, man. And
That's what I'm
Smash,
saying. You called me a bitch like 2 weeks ago. I don't know why,
I
but
called you a bitch.
you came in the
Yeah,
chat.
probably because of his impersonation. He's the one that does that really good Tommy
The only
impersonation.
time I heard about impersonation was like 2 days ago. So I didn't
Hey,
even
that's,
Go,
know
hey,
you.
let me tell you something. I'm very flattered that my impersonation got away to you. I'm
I'd
very
never
go,
flattered.
heard it. I'd never
go
heard
ahead
it.
and give Tommy your impersonation while he's here.
Well, hey guys, hey, smash the like, guys. You know what I mean? Hey, hey.
So the first time I heard it was Smashley saying it like yesterday or the day before. I didn't know, but Damone came over and he's like, hey, would you do me a favor? He's like, I really like Cap. He's like, and I kind of like Edward. He's like, and I'm not going to ask you to unblock Edward. I'm like, dude, do you want Edward unblocked? He's like, I'm never going to ask you that. And he's like, I was like, dude, you want him unblocked? He's like, I'm not going to ask you. I'm like, I'll unblock him. He's like, holy shit. I was like, but Cap, yes. And so we were going to do it. He's like, so I text you, Edward, and I was like, I'm going to unblock you. You're like, I would never ask for that. Dude, I think if we all just like fuck our feelings, I mean, yes, if somebody's hurt, I get it, Edward. I get where you're coming from, man. I would do the same thing you're doing. But I do believe, I don't
My
want people
next
to just
line
go on.
after I said that was, I did say it doesn't mean I'm going to be any easier on you, though.
I'm sure you did. You've said that many times where you're like, it's just business. Like I'm not here to bullshit and act like we were buddies. Or you said sorry. I thought maybe sometimes we kind of like squashed a little bit, but maybe I read it wrong. But no, never did you say anything more than like, hey, it's for the kids, it's for the So yeah, absolutely. I am not saying that any of that happened, but at the same time, like Damone asked, and I was like, fucking, I'll do it. And he was like shocked, like, you're gonna unblock them? I'm like, dude,
Shit,
yes.
I would have been shocked too if I was
Not, dude,
Damone. Yeah,
I'm not. If
absolutely.
you guys come in and follow the rules there, dude, I just don't want the drama no more. Like Cooley says, and I think Cooley made a good point. He's like, dude, we have so many channels. Like we have a Tommy, does cocaine channel. We have a Tommy narcissistic channel. We have a Tommy probably sucks wiener channel. We have a Tommy, he's like, if you want to go to those channels. Like our channel's not meant for that. And it's not that we don't have drama, because believe me, I take my credit for the drama. That's why I've tried to stop. I know I fed it, and I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. But at this time, bro, I'm not trying to press anybody no more. We have battles with fucking real problems. The fucking police, man, like CCC getting arrested. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on that, but I mean, they told him they were going to arrest him,
yesterday.
and then
Can
they
I? Is
arrested
there
him
any way I
yesterday.
can say something? Can I say something, please?
Sure, absolutely.
Thank you.
I mean, that's Edward's channel. Edward, go ahead.
Ed, is
Sorry.
it okay if I talk real quick, bro?
Yeah, hold on. Let me address this comment, though. I find it hard to believe if you really think someone is a rapist, you would be texting with them and chatting or any of that,
I
especially in
wouldn't.
this community. Here's the thing. If the goal is to protect my children or other people's children, then I will go to anybody.
Well, good for you, man. You know what? You're probably right on that. You're probably right. I probably, if it was like somebody that I cared for, you know what? The goal is the kids, right? So you're probably right, Edward. You're probably right. You're probably right. I mean, the goal is the kids, right? And nothing's gonna
Yep.
happen by you
So
not
when my
helping.
children's addresses were being doxxed, of course I went
Yeah.
to Tommy and I was like, "Hey, what can we do about this? Can you ban this guy?"
What did I
And then
say? What did I say? Did I
And then
argue?
after Tom, a little bit at first, he's like, "Eh, man, fuck you. Oh, you talk all that shit about me." And then you're like,
No,
"Yeah,
that's not true.
I'll
You
do it."
said you cocksucker. You said it. Then you sent me the
Oh yeah,
video.
I did because
But I didn't
I've seen
realize
that
that was
video.
you.
You're right.
When I read the
Yep.
video, I'm like, somebody said, what did they say? They were like, send me an adopted dog to, and I blurred it. I didn't know that was you. You know what I mean? So once you sent me that, I'm like, oh fuck, that was you. And you're like, yeah, that was me. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And what did I do? Immediately done, gone. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know I did that. Did you know how many times I say, what's that big one? They're like, hey, can you shout out my buddy Mike Hawk? Like, or
Right.
fucking, I do it all the time, man. And I don't mean to do that. Like, I get a
Shut
lot
up.
of hate on that. Dude, I have a list of like 10 people that they're fucking putting up a list of who got me to say the most dumb shit. And like, there's one dude's probably gonna be up in the 20s, but I'm trying not to read the messages anymore. I'm trying not to do that. I didn't intentionally do that. I did it to walk too, if you didn't know. And I didn't mean to do it. Like, I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident. And yours, you know, if you listen to it, I blurred it because I didn't even think it was anything. I was just kind of, I didn't know. I just blurred through, can you send me a dog for a donation or whatever it said? I forget what it said. And I just kind of blurred through it. So nobody could have got an address from it unless they read the message.
Is
Because
it?
Right.
I
It still kind of
whitewashed.
it drew attention to it though, which is what my
Yeah, no,
point was.
absolutely. But I didn't know it was you, man. I had no fucking clue. No fucking clue. So
Can I?
and
Yep.
again, and I apologize, and I still am sorry for that. Like, I've even talked to like other people, like, well, you know, Cooling Cats. It's like, that shit's not allowed, man.
Well,
Even
that's why
even
I
a
sent you what
predator.
I sent you today, because
Yep.
that is one of you. I mean, I'm sorry to say, one of your people, one of your biggest supporters at one time. You know, still
Well, it's
somebody
not
that
gonna fly,
donates
bro.
to
It's
you.
not gonna fly. And any of my supporters, I don't care if they're Twomper, Cooley, fucking whatever. If they're gonna do that shit, they're fucking done. It's that fucking simple.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you.
It's real, man. I mean, I don't I don't have a problem with people doxing predators, but if they start getting rough on the kids, like I've had wives call me and they're like, "Well, they're hitting my kids." I'm like, I don't think it's us, you know. And Edward, I think you could probably agree. Probably my supporters don't attack the kids, right? It's
Never.
probably the fucking trolls to make it look because it makes it a big deal.
Well,
That's the problem.
that's his legit account. Maybe he was a troll
No,
all
no, 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 no.
along.
I'm not even saying about that, but I don't even support people attacking like predators, kids. Now, like wives that keep the predators. So we have the baseball dad. He's got 500 something thousand views. She's like, my life is ruined because of you. Well, you're in 2 videos fucking supporting this guy and keeping him coming back. And I still don't support her being doxxed. Do I support him being doxxed? Fucking A, I do, man. And I know there was a stream last night. Like, is it good to dox predators? Well, if everything was done how it's supposed to be, they would go to jail, correct?
Right. Yeah.
If they go to jail, it's public record. So, I mean, the kids in everybody's house is going to be doxxed. That's up to the wife and or the husband or whatever situation they have to leave that situation. So, but no, I
Yeah,
am
but the
not
thing
going to
last night
support.
was also talking about encouraging harassment, like more or
Yeah,
less.
I
It
know, I
was
know. And see, maybe we come off like that, but we don't mean it. And we've tried to change that. It's like, listen, like our catch was it day before yesterday. They fucked him up on Facebook, man. Bad. He's still in jail, which is weird from Westminster. The one you wanted is, or no, 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 no. It's not the one you wanted. It was the one before that. But anyways, he's still in jail for whatever reason. He might have had a warrant. I really don't know. But dude, his Facebook's got like like thousands of comments. And we wanted the wife to call us, but dude, it's so bad. And at the same time, it's like, sorry, dude. Like, I know like it looks bad, but you did this. We didn't do this. And if people have a problem with that, I get it. But if they go to jail, guess what? Everybody gets to see that. Everybody. However, we did just get confirmation that we got a guy that's getting 5 years, and it's a hidden sex offender list. A hidden for 5 years. The fuck is that?
what's a hidden sex offender list?
As long as he doesn't violate in 5 years, his record's
Oh wow,
hidden.
you can't even look them up.
Well, so yeah, you can't even look him up. Which it's the first time. It's the first time, and I've never heard of that before. That's what I got off of what we
Wait, does
read.
he start off with that, or in 5 years he goes
It just
hidden?
no, it's 5 years
He's
hidden,
hidden the
and then
whole
after
time.
5 years,
That's fucking
as
bullshit.
long as he doesn't fuck off, I think it goes away. I mean, I'll let you guys know more. That's just the offer on the table. What he took, I don't know if it's 100%, but what we read is it's just you can't find it. Well, I guess in like Canada, can't you not find it? I think it might be something like that, but it's just if he fucks up, then he goes on the register. Again, that's near here or there, but this is the kind of shit we're battling. This is the kind of wars we should be attacking. We have too many good people fighting each other. If we stuck together, not even being friends, just fighting the good fight, bro, I think we'd be lethal, man. We'd be lethal. We'd be lethal.
Belding says, Belding says, Tommy, whoever told you to get on, just quoting, whoever told you to get on panel when you're this drunk and yelling in your trailer park needs to get kicked to the curb. My God.
Well, maybe I'm yelling, but my wife has got that bedroom right there, and she hadn't yelled at me yet, so I think I'm doing
Oh,
okay.
speaking of that, let me I got to ask you a question, Tommy.
Of course.
Speaking of your living arrangements, not that it's any of my business, but
I don't care.
why are you boys shacking up together and you for your third bedroom to be an office?
Because one reason is because I want a closed space to do decoying and shit like that. I think it should be kept in a separate spot. Also, I have about right now every binder the police don't take I have in there. I just think it should be kept in a separate spot. Their room is fucking, if you've seen it, it's bigger than our downstairs was combined. Um, they probably should maybe have their own room, but I honestly thought my opinion was like maybe with the bullshit Tommy said go get the chat logs. Maybe everything should be in one room. Bottom line is I, I need to keep that in one place. You know what I mean? They probably could have their own room. I just think it's better to keep the office in one room, keep all the chat logs in one room, keep everything in one room, no more misplacing shit. Just it's gonna be in one room. So I don't know. I never had my own room. Not saying they don't deserve it, but I never had my own room. And they have a pretty good sized room, so that's kind of what it is. My office room, I mean, I can show you guys. It's about 6 by 6. So you
Don't you
can
have a garage that would make a nice office? I mean,
I do have a shed. Actually, dude, I was thinking of this. I do have a shed, and it's a 10 by 10 or 10 by 12, but it's off to the back, and there's no lights or nothing. I mean, I could certainly put it into one. I'll show you. Hold on. I'll show
That
you.
shit's bigger than my man cave. My little man cave is only like 8 by 10.
Yeah, but this is outside here. I can't flip the camera for whatever reason. It won't let me do it. But that's what I could do. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this would be a badass man cave. I would love it. I would absolutely love it. It's separate from the house, but I mean, you can't see in it. It would do the trick. But you know what? They're in the room together because I got my printer, I got all my computers, they got everything in there, and there's no more excuse. It's my shit's in my room. If shit goes missing, it's my fault. And that's just what we decided. Me and Rochelle talked about it, and that's what we decided. Whether it's a good decision or not, I mean, the kids sleep in their room. They don't hang out in their room. They might, they're getting to the age where they might want to need some privacy, but they have their own bathroom.
wait,
We
no
just,
one is questioning how Ed knows his kid's living situation because Tommy said it on a live. He said,
yeah,
"Here's the
no, no,
kid.
no.
Here's the
There's
boys'
nothing.
room.
No, I've
Here's."
straight up said that, you guys. I've straight up said that. Ed knows pretty much everything. It's not something I've hidden. I've said this. I've showed this. I did a walkthrough was it last night before, maybe 3 times.
Yep.
Ed was like, dude, I know where you live. And I was like, haha, fucker, no, you don't. And joking around. But I'm like, two other people, which was one other person, and then a family member, were like, we knew too, and they were wrong. And he sent it, and I was like, son of a bitch, well, what did you do different? Well, he saw the entrance versus the number, because the number on my place gives you the wrong address if you guess.
Hmm.
So, but whatever. No, I said it. I straight up said it. I'm not trying to, I appreciate whoever's saying that, but no, I straight up said it many times.
Is
Many
there
times.
is there any way I can say something, Ed? There's a few things I want to say. I don't mean to bring the conversation to a screeching halt, but I want to make these points while I'm still remembering them. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. First of all, like I don't know, maybe 10 minutes ago, Constantine said I followed the rules, and look what happened, dude. Constantine, I like you, man. I would love to have you in the chats. I may just be speaking for myself, but I'd be happy to have you there. Of course, I'm not Tom. It's Tom's channel, but that's how I feel.
I agree. I agree.
Secondly, I think it would be like a pretty good gesture, man. And also, Cap, I told you I went to bat for your ass, bro. I wasn't lying.
No, I appreciate you, Damon. Like I said, man, I've always appreciated you, man, and yeah, I no hard feelings at all. Because I was never trying to talk shit. I was just trying to say what up to you in the chats, and I couldn't because I was always banned. That's why I was. Like,
I didn't know you were even banned, bro. To be honest with you, but sorry, Damon. Sorry.
No, you're good, brother. And third, Tom, I appreciate you coming up here and fucking hanging out with me. Appreciate that very much. And
Um,
lastly, I'd like to say, this is kind of how I see things, Ed. I like any possible hurdle that you could present, in Tom's life. There's only one group of people that benefit from that, man, and that's pedophiles. So I would like to see Well, I can't say that, man. You're your own man. You're gonna do what you.
That's not true either. You can't say that. Oh, any video that I put out on this channel is hindering Tommy from catching pedophiles. I'm
That's
not
true.
going to accept that.
Well, no.
Not one video.
Well, your attempt, with the whatever you have going on with Tom's tax situation, you just
I'm not doing anything about his taxes.
okay. Well, if
I asked him a tax question. I thought it was a fair question.
It was a fair question. It was absolutely a fair question. But Ed, can I ask you a question in what he's talking about? How come you
Sure.
haven't posted a video in 10 days? Just question.
Really? Because I
We've
used
been
to
getting
get.
along in
Okay, here's
text.
the thing. No, that's not necessarily it. I used to
Okay,
get
okay.
sent clips, and I would make my videos based on the clips that I would get sent, and I wouldn't
Gotcha.
really have to watch your
Gotcha.
lives. But
Gotcha.
recently, I've been having to watch them because I haven't been getting sent nothing. So
Are you in every
you know,
live though? Are you in every
I'm
live?
really not.
You're
I'm
not.
in, and
I
I'm never
I
in the live when it's live. I'll listen
Just
to them at
later.
2 times
Okay.
speed later
Okay.
on.
Cap
Eh,
is. Let me tell you something, Tommy, and this is from firsthand. You're the freaking creator of this. This is Cap talking. I
what's up, buddy?
freaking love your chit chats, brother. I'm at work and I listen to this shit. It's like my daily shit. Okay, so
I
I
don't
think
know
I
who blocked you, bro. I didn't know of you till the day before yesterday. Not saying anything bad. I did go into like a locksmith live like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and you were in there, and somebody was like, "Do your impression," and you're like, "Fuck, you guys don't want me to talk about him, but you're all fucking talking about him." I don't know if you remember that, but I was in
yeah,
there like,
yeah.
yeah. So anyways, you didn't do it, and I got off, and then like yesterday or the day before, or maybe it was 3 days. I am bad with time. That's when Smash is like, "Oh, he's got a great impression of you," and I was kind of frustrated. I'm like, "Yeah, if somebody was impersonating you, you wouldn't think it was fucking funny, you know." But I didn't know who you were, bro. I never even I heard you speak before, but I didn't know who you were. And then like then I heard that, but like I don't know who blocked you or banned you. I will tell you we're working on that. If anybody is ever blocked, they can come out. I have some guy right now, Colorado Crack Patrol. He says he's got like a lot of videos of me partying with some drugs. He's going to post if by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning I don't unblock him. But he pinky swears that he's going to change his name and his picture. I don't know what his picture is, but I'm assuming that when he changed his name and got blocked again, his picture wasn't very nice. So, anyways, sometimes I just don't know. They come in and I do have, I'm not going to lie, we all know I got some soft decoys, but I think we fixed that. I think we're close. I don't know anybody anymore that's just blocking people for no reason. I think we're fixed. But if you get blocked, man, I don't know. If you know my email, fuck, I'll give you my phone number, bro. Like, I will fix that. Damone, he's coming in like this person should be unblocked, blocked. And I always do it, man, because I don't care. Like, I've unblocked NVCap more than 10 times. I've never blocked NVCap. Never once have I ever blocked him. Honestly, is he here?
Yeah, I think he is. He might
He is.
I've always liked NVCap. I don't know what it is. I think he really has like a fucking genuine heart for
And
this
VCap,
shit.
did you tell your mom on? I mean, Tommy, did you tell your mom on MVCap?
I told my
MVCap was
mom.
being mean to you. Yeah, I don't know. Your
Oh
mom
yeah,
went
yeah,
and
that is true. Yes, yes, I didn't say that, but no, I think I know what you're talking about. One day we were in the live, and this was after I was in the live and talking. I think it was NVCap and like maybe Brenda and who else was it? I don't
Mackenzie
remember.
was up there.
But we
Yeah.
were in there and Mackenzie. I don't know. I don't think Mackenzie talked any shit. Maybe. I don't remember. But my mom wasn't in the chat, and somebody said I feel so bad for your mom, and I'm like, what? And they were talking about it. So like 3 days later, that same person's like, they got her good. They were attacking her, and I know my mom, dude. She thinks her son does no wrong. Like my mom is a good mom. She's adopted more kids than she has. Right?
Well, I
Like
mean, how did she know about the stream though?
she was. I guess she was on there with us. But she
What?
didn't. She didn't.
She
She
watches
didn't jump in.
NVCap?
She didn't jump in into. I guess until I got out, and then she like tried to stick up for me, and you guys. Somebody attacked her. I don't. She never said
Well, I
you,
mean,
handicap.
I'll
She never
actually
said
say
you.
how it went because I do have like I did like clip it, but it basically went that me and the person I was talking to on the panel had no comprehension of the possibility that could actually be your actual
Yeah,
mom.
I never seen it. In his defense, I didn't see it when I was there. It never happened. But what I think probably happened is when I got off, my mom fucking like, I don't know what she did. She probably fucking she's called me crying before, like I'm because she was in like a blue stream. like long time ago. And she won't talk because she knows I don't want her to, because I don't want her to hurt. And I don't even know she's in sometimes, but I guess when I got out, she might have talked shit. And she didn't say Envy Cap anything about you,
No,
anything
I'm not
about you.
saying she talked shit. It was just like all I'm saying is like, okay, here's what I'm saying is the entirety of the interaction was just me not thinking it's a troll. Like it's not.
Oh, okay. And
You know what I mean?
dude, my mom is not. I mean, again,
No, but
she's
like I didn't like. Oh, but all really she said was just like, I know Tommy his entire life he's not drugs, which kind of like it kind of struck me because like it wouldn't be something a troll would say. It would be something
sure,
that
sure.
kind of someone would actually
Yeah,
say at that
she's
in
a
that
super
situation.
sweet person. I
All
promise
right.
you
Yeah,
guys. She's like
like
no, no,
I have nothing against any mom or anything. I just want to be
no,
clear.
no, no.
It's like
Yeah, she
it
never
just
said
kind of
nothing
looked.
about you at all. I promise. She
Yeah,
was
if
like,
anything,
she talked shit to somebody and somebody attacked her, I guess, which in a normal world of
if anything,
YouTube.
yeah, because like I wasn't sure. I guess I just saw like some of the chit chats and where you were talking about Envy Cap, the channel that like attacked her.
No, no. So if you go back and watch, I didn't know, and they were telling me, and I'm like, yes. So when I figured it out, I'm like, yes, I must have jumped off NVCap. But she even made it clear, I think, in that live, she's like, no, it wasn't them, it was the people in the chat.
Oh yeah,
100%,
yeah,
it wasn't you. I think she talked. She probably came in and said something, and you know how it is. Even if people don't like you, they're gonna pick on my mom to make it sound like they're your supporters or whatever. You know what I mean? But she no,
yeah.
she,
That's fair.
if you go back and watch that, she made it clear it wasn't you because I didn't see it. I had jumped out the live. I didn't know my mom was in there, which I don't know a lot of times. But as soon as I left, she probably ballsed up and she's probably crying, talking shit because she does that. And yeah, so I didn't hear about it until I heard. I think it was like Queen told me, and I'm like, what? And then my mom's like, yeah. She's like, I'm sorry, and blah blah. And that was that chat we talked. I didn't know it was your stream until they told me, and then I'm like, oh, you were in there? What the fuck? Like, I'm sure my mom probably is in a lot of things. She does love this community. She doesn't talk much. She bans a lot of people on accident. She told me the other day, please take my wrench away, and I can't take my mom's wrench away. She's like,
Yeah,
sometimes I
she
go to click and I just ban them, and she doesn't mean to, but
yeah, she
like
banned me
Hey,
on accident one time.
she did. Yeah,
Yeah.
she doesn't mean to, and then she'll hide from it until I say, who banned them? She's like, it was me. Like, I'm sorry. But no, she doesn't mean it. She just, yeah, she probably stuck up for me, and probably somebody, fucking stuck up for whoever, and it was what it was. I don't think it was I knew it wasn't an attack from your channel. I knew that. I know how
Yeah,
you
I
roll. Like,
mean,
you
uh,
don't go on either
okay, hey,
side.
hang on. Can we address Haley's question, Tommy? I know you already addressed it once, but can you read that? What I put on the screen?
Let me read it. Hold on, buddy. Question in play right now is: does Tommy support Precious Twamper and Co. if they dox small children several times, potentially to put them in danger? Yes or fucking no? I fucking never would support that. I don't like it. Nobody who doxes children or anybody that's not affiliated with a pedophile is allowed in my chat room. It's that simple, man. It's that simple. It's that fucking simple. Twomper could call me and I would tell him the same thing. If you're doing that shit, you're not allowed, man. Change your
no,
name. Do what you got
I
to do.
mean, honestly, if I can say anything about FBC or Twomper or whatever, I think you should really look at his Instagram, Freaks and Geeks. I don't know if you saw it,
No,
but
you know
it's not.
what? And I'll tell
It's
you what,
not.
Ryan. I will. How
Yeah,
about that? I will.
because like to be honest with you, like it's not even like bullying or like things that can be considered mean. It's really way over the end disturbing. Like I think I'm not gonna say anything, but like it's really disturbing
You
content.
know what? I will tell you, Ryan. This is on your topic. There's
Yeah,
a girl that I truly do care about. She was a decoy for a little while, kind of stepped back because of decoying just is hard. And she went away for a long time. She came back just recently, and she's like, Tommy, she's like, I love you. She's like, but I also love Twomper. She's like, but you gotta sometimes put the math together, like, and again, Twomper's done a lot of good things for me. He has, straight up, and maybe he's done a lot of good things. Doesn't mean you can do a lot of bad things, right? Like, I need to get to the point where it's like, just because you're doing good things doesn't mean you can do bad things. But when I got messaged by Brenda, I actually reached out to her because that was the day. Brenda was the day after that. And I was like, could you call me? And of course, she didn't want to call me. I get it. I never knew Brenda. Maybe that's me for being a shitty fucking person because I just didn't know her. She said she's supporting. I didn't know her. I might have known her by her name, but I didn't know her. I never talked to her or nothing. But I'm like, and you can ask her because I know you talked to her, MD Cap. I'm like, could we talk or could you call me? Something like that. And nothing was said, you know. But I just wanted to talk to her and be like, hey, I apologize, but what I wanted to know more. Yes, I saw a screenshot, but I also saw screenshots where Mr. Peanut Butter was being a total creep, and come to find out that was all fucking maybe fake. You know what I mean? So like sometimes like reading screenshots aren't always legit, you know. And I saw both people, the person that accused
But
the
what
person
No, I
and the
mean,
what's
person.
stopping you? What's stopping you from going to his Instagram yourself and seeing if it's up
yeah,
there?
Well,
so
I didn't know the Instagrams where he's doing it all. I don't know Twomper's
no,
Instagram.
so like what I'm saying is like the Instagram. What I'm saying is not go by any screenshots, and you shouldn't. You should really just see Twomper in his natural state,
So
whatever
so
it is.
the
You really
Instagram I
should
knew from Twomper used to be whatever FBC, and now I get messages from I think it's FBC Lies or whatever his new account is all the fucking time, bro. My Instagram, if you go to my Instagram, I don't see anything. Like I probably have his FBC Lies shit 120 times. I stopped looking at that a long time ago. I probably have 40 or 50 messages
Okay.
from Miranda, like a lot of people. But
So
I'm telling you guys right now, I don't need to read it. I will read it, but I'm telling you,
okay, so just for
I will
your
denounce him for any of that shit. It's
okay,
wrong. It's not right, and they're not allowed in my chat.
okay,
That simple.
that's good. Just for your reference, it is Freak SN Geeks 765. That's the handle. So it's Freak.
I thought
He's
it
got a
was.
screen. He's got a screenshot I just sent him of what he
Okay.
posted, so he can find it on there.
Is
Yeah,
that the
and
one
I
you?
mean,
Is that the one you just sent me earlier tonight?
That's
You're
the one I
talking about?
sent you earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. And
yeah.
the thing is, I think people get it confused. Like we talk a lot. I'll tell you right now, Captain doesn't know Twomper. Besides, you know, the one time he showed up, Cooley doesn't know Twomper. I will tell you that it's disturbing, man, to hear it. But how many things do we hear that we don't know is true? You know what I mean? That we don't know is true. So I have never, ever. I've heard millions of things besides what you sent me, Edward. I didn't, to be honest with you, I didn't really look at it much, but I will go look at it. But I'm telling you
Yeah,
guys,
like
without looking
actually,
at that,
I wanna relay something. Like, and I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna speak in just total generics and say nothing more, nothing less. But
yeah.
like one thing that Twomper did was, which was genuinely disturbing, was
Oh shit.
a person that I knew was in a very bad accident. So they made some kind of filter to make them look like they were in an accident from like a regular picture, to deliberately to trigger them.
That's fucking. That's. I don't care
Like that.
who it is. It's wrong. I don't care.
Like that's what
Like,
I'm saying. It's and I'm speaking total generalities, like as much as I
you guys
possibly
are trying to tell. You want me to denounce a piece of shit for being a piece of shit? Well, you got my word. A piece of
They've
shit
been
is a
doing
piece of
that
shit.
for months, Tommy.
But Edward, but this is the thing. You think that's why I don't think you understand. And again, it doesn't matter what you understand. I didn't. I can show you. I mean, I don't know how I can prove it to you. When I I forget whose live it was on. I think it might have been. I don't remember his locks or NB caps. I got on and I'm like, me and Twomper don't talk. I'm like, I call him all the time. He doesn't even fucking answer. And the next morning, I got a message from him that he was upset. Like, dude, I don't ignore you. He's like, I'm fucking busy. And I was like, bro, that's not what I meant. What I meant is we're not like talking every day. I haven't talked to Twomper on the phone since the last time I talked to him on the phone was when we were in. God, it was we rang the doorbell and the mom came out. Well, they ended up leaving early. That's the last time I talked to him on the phone. So he was in Colorado. The last time he messaged me again, I think it was one time in a couple months, two times and maybe three. And one he was mad at me, and the other one he was like, "Listen, man," he's like, "I know you don't see me, but I'm still around, you know." And it was not so people think we're like talking every day. I don't support that shit at all. But what I did remember when I didn't do any of that is he did help me on a pretty big situation, and nobody can understand that. I mean, I think if anybody took a situation and said, "Hey, you know what? You're about to get charged with some accusations. I'm not going to bring any names or nothing." And then 2 months later, you get some accusations. You'd be pretty happy to know that somebody forewarned you. You know what I mean? Like, so I appreciated that, but I don't. That doesn't mean that two wrongs make a right. It doesn't. It doesn't, and I won't support it. I won't. And I think we've made that
Okay.
pretty clear lately that we're
Well,
not going to support
I mean,
any of
How
the
does this
nonsense.
have to do with saving children? This has to do with saving children because Twomper is currently Not you, Tommy. Somebody
I'm
in the
not
chat.
saying
Swamper is
that it's not
currently
saving
not you,
children,
not
bro.
you, not you,
Oh,
not you,
oh,
not
oh,
you. Somebody in
sorry,
the chat.
sorry.
So,
I'm used
what
to
I'm
you
saying
attacking
is,
me. God damn it.
right? No, well, I still am. By the way, for everybody in the chat, just
He
because
hates me.
Tommy's
I
on my
get it.
panel,
Let him tell him.
just so you know, I'm not being nice to Tommy. There's going to be an episode of Tommy's a scumbag piece of shit tomorrow. I guarantee it. Probably.
Right.
So we're not
Can I do my
being friendly up here at all.
my impression of Edward
Oh, go ahead.
today?
Oh shit.
Today on Tommy's a piece of shit scumbag. Just kidding. Never mind. Go ahead.
So
Today on episode
It
27,
wasn't that
Tommy's a
bad,
piece of
Tom.
shit scumbag. You
yeah,
know?
that's pretty good. Yeah, not bad.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't do it. I don't do the Cap ones. Cap, go ahead. Come on, let's hear it.
Hey guys, hey, thanks for the $5.99. Smash a like, guys. Hey, hey guys, hey. These
Tom, I told you it was
sick
good, bro.
motherfuckers, guys. Sick motherfuckers, guys. They keep bullying me, guys. I just want to be left alone and catch pedos, guys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's my impression, brother.
I love it. I give you like a 89. It's almost an A, but like a B
Hey,
plus.
fuck it. Hey, fuck it. But hey, let me tell you,
Oh,
I do listen to your shit. I listen to your shit every day. So
Hey, bro, and
that's
tell
his
me if you
TV
get
show.
blocked again. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I think everybody here knows my real phone number. If you don't watch. If I dox, I'm a doxer. We all know that, but I dox the people I care about, you know, and I don't mean to, but I do. So if you get blocked, just tell me, man, and I'll fucking fix it, man. I wish, I don't know what we could do, but I wish we could get the community to focus on catching people. I do think it's good to have channels like Edwards and Locks because it does keep the drama off the channels. I think it's been a good thing, but I think all of us have one goal, and it's to get rid of these fucking scumbag predators. And I think our biggest fight is the police. And I'm not saying the police are bad because you guys know I kiss their ass because I want them to arrest. But sometimes I think, do I kiss their ass too much? Like, should I not do that? Like, I don't know where the medium is. But at the same time, like, we all want these predators to go to jail. And I think if we could all just, even if we hate each other, move forward to fighting them, because I'm telling you guys, I've talked to ICAC before, and they're like, well, you're fucking punching people in the casino. No, that's not what happened. I mean, that's not what happened, but they see a video and we're tied to it. So we're all tied to it. Or when I had an arrest in Colorado Springs, they said, well, last night your partner in New York punched a guy at his door. My partner in New York. Like, no, but they see us as one, you know?
Could I ask specifically what you're calling for? Like when you say like just all the predator catchers should work together, like what specifically in what way?
I'm not asking for us to work together like in a team. I'm just okay. So maybe not work against each other. Just everybody stop fucking beefing with each other and like fight the problem. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. If somebody's a predator in the community, get rid of them. Somebody hurts a girl, get rid of them. I get all that. But I'm saying this energy that I've spent defending myself, like, again, do what you do. I kind of just turn it off and I go that other way, which is hard for me to turn shit off. But I mean, just like Ryan, like, I watched you, bro. I watched you up until 2 weeks ago all the time, and I think you're fucking great. Like, I think you have a lot of potential. But then, like, it, you know, I'm spending time when you're talking shit, I'm talking shit to you. Or like Locksmith, somebody comes on his channel and then I'm watching that and then I want to respond to that. I just wish we would focus more on the goal. And the goal isn't to get Tommy to quit. If it is, good luck. But
my goal was never to get you to quit.
Well, I know, but what I'm saying is, like, you know, if I fucked up on, and I admit I fucked up on taxes.
What I'm kind of saying is, like, if it really came down to like passing a bill or any kind of legislation or anything, that's I don't think anyone would really have a problem signing that or like.
No, I don't think so either. I think you're right. But I also think, like, you know, everybody attacking people. Like, I will tell you right now that I guarantee you, there's people watching right now that are afraid to say they support me.
Like, what I'm kind of saying is, it sounds like someone's giving me a business pitch, and they're saying, like, "What's your business pitch?" And it's like,
well, I'm not trying to sell you nothing.
Oh no, I'm not saying you're selling anything.
Would you buy though? Would you buy?
Yeah, what I'm saying.
Let-
Yeah, what I'm saying is it's not specific. Like, what are we like? It just isn't specific. It's
Can I ask you a
Okay,
question?
so
It relates to the
specifically, real
topic of
quick, real
working
quick, real
together.
quick.
Go
Sorry,
ahead.
sorry, sorry. Real quick. Specifically, I think our war is the police. I think right now, and again, I don't know what you guys think about CCC getting arrested last night, but we can put Moose in it, right? Moose is getting arrested. We can put, Webb for almost getting in trouble. Like, I think our problem right now is that we're looked at like as a joke. And so when ICAC looks on the internet, predator captures, what do they see? They see a bunch of channels fucking beefing out with each other, right? That's what they see. They click on one. And they're like, this, and this. This guy, this guy, this guy, this. Bottom line is they're like, this is a fucking joke. Are they catching predators? Or are they fucking, beefing with each other? What I'm trying to say is I think we should clean up a little bit as a community. So when people look at us, they're like, son of a bitch. Like, we should probably watch our asses because ICAP started as a group that wasn't very serious a long time ago, too. All I'm saying is we don't
Right.
look very
I see
good
what you're saying. Let me ask
doing
you this
fights
though,
back and forth.
and this is in relation to everyone working together,
Absolutely.
if I may. Um, so that okay. So you went to New York. You got that guy. What was his name? The one everyone was looking for.
God,
Whatever.
jackass. Yeah.
Whatever his name was. You know the one.
Yes.
So how come? And I get your reasoning, I guess, on why you didn't tell anybody that you
I'll
had
tell
him,
you
even though
exactly why if you want to
some of your
know.
hold on, that's not my question
Okay.
though.
Okay.
My question is for the betterment of the community, since you and your people were able to locate this guy's address and now after the catch, knowing that the entire community was after that guy, don't you think that you should share the secret on how you found out where that person's address
Sure.
was for the betterment of the community?
Absolutely. You are 100% right. So go back to my first live after the catch. We had APP in there. And she said, Tommy, I just got off the phone with the detective and he has all my information. The first conversation of my first live, she said, Tommy, I just got off the phone with the detective and gave him all my information. Okay, so that's what I knew. But us as a team, all right, if one of our decoys slips out and somebody goes on the internet, okay, so say Smashley's got a guy, or Daniel's got a guy, or Vanessa's got a guy, or whoever's got a guy, and he goes on the internet, he is seen by everybody, trolls, good people, bad people, whatever. When we saw that, we had his address. We were going 14 days later to get him. Now he's on the internet, right? So now maybe he knows. I get it. They couldn't find him. I understand because he was a fucking liar. The reason why we got him is because Captain was such a dickhead. This guy was like doing numbers and Captain kept checking. And Captain's finally like, if you don't fucking call me with your real number, I'm done. And he did it once. Didn't even remember he did it. Never called again. But that's how we had it. We had the number from day, like, week one,
Oh, so you traced the real number and got
the
his
real
identity and
that's
found
how
out
we
that
found
way.
him, was the real number. And then we
Yeah.
found the wife, and because I think the phone number is in the wife's name. But anyways, then we're going to get him in 14 days from today. And we see, I didn't see it, somebody from her side that likes us, it was like, holy shit, dude, they're catching the same guy. Now he's on there. We left that Monday because, or what was it, Thursday, whatever it was, because he's on the internet. We didn't know if he was going to skip town, fucking off himself, whatever he was going to do. We had enough, bro. We had so much child porn tour. We told him no more. Stop. Well, I didn't, Captain. Stop fucking sending it. So we had enough. We didn't need any of that. You know what I mean? Not that their information wasn't good, because
No,
their information was great,
right.
but
Pacon
that's
said they
why
found him
we
from
did it.
good decoying. Here's the thing. I'm not going to say APP did bad decoying. What the Predator
They
is going to
didn't at
tell
all. At all.
everybody else something different. He didn't tell anybody the same shit.
No, dude, I think he told every decoy a different name in a different place.
Yep.
And I will tell you that they were close, because when I talked to her after she had made that comment, she said, well, we had him somewhere, and I forget what she said, New York, 150 miles from where he was. They did an excellent job for talking to him for a year and I think a month. But you guys understand too, they weren't talking to him all that time. They talked to him a lot, and then it went like 9 months, and then again, they had him within 150 miles when he never told them. So they did a fucking killer job. And when we were done, we had given all the information. You know what I mean? Our live, it showed. And I even mentioned the thing. I'm like, get him again. She's like, well, I'm going to. But then she had mentioned too, once you give the detectives the information, you got to back off. I'm the same way. I don't know if it's a law. It's kind of a CPP rule. Once the officers have it, we back out because I think there's, they could use a bullshit like interfering with an investigation or whatever. But we didn't. We had that catch. We didn't know she had it. And honestly, in my opinion, we should have never known they had that catch. They should never know we had that catch. They had gotten to the point where they couldn't find them, so they put it on the internet, which I did with Johnny. Here's Johnny. We did the same thing. Once they did that, we're like, holy fuck. We've been working on this guy for, 3 weeks, a month and 2 weeks, whatever the time was. I don't remember exactly. So we got to go get him because we didn't want him to go away. Our goal was get his ass. That's it. We don't want him to off himself. I mean, we don't, but we don't want him to run off either. We wanted to get his ass. So any catcher, you ask Alex, I guarantee you, nobody's going to know who he's catching. Nobody. And if his decoy can't find him, last resort, you show their picture or do you just call the police? You know what I mean?
Hey, Sabrina.
Hey.
Sorry, Tommy, to cut you off. Sabrina joined too, APP.
Hi, Sabrina.
Hey.
So
let
that's
me make sure I
what
got
it was.
this muted
I don't know if you
so
heard
I'm not
this,
interfering, but hold up. Okay. I got to stop you right here, Tommy. I got to stop you. I got to stop you.
Go ahead.
Okay. It's already been publicly said that you knew. Okay. It's already been publicly said that you knew we had the catch because it was in your group. You already said publicly that you couldn't waste any more time. Tommy, it was a race to the finish line and you know it. That's what paid off, nothing else.
Wait.
This is not a rush. This is not a race, is it, Tommy?
When you put his face online, yes, we knew. Hey, calm down. Yes. I knew you were on him when you put his face on the internet. Yes, I just said that. I'm not denying that. When you put his face on the internet, that's when we said we had to get him. It's not a race. Hey, Sabrina, it's not a race to the finish line. It's a race to get these guys arrested. If he saw that and he booked off and he was gone, nobody's information got turned in. Nobody's information got caught. We wanted that son of a bitch in jail. So yes, when you put his face on the internet, it was emergency. Get him now. I'm not saying you did anything wrong because you didn't. You didn't. But we knew where he lived.
It's not supposed to be like that.
What should we have done? Not gone and got him because you've been chasing him for a year? We had a bad dude that we had to see.
You should have came and talked to me like any other team does.
Sabrina, I didn't even know you. Now I know you. I didn't even know you before. Never knew you. I heard about you. Of course I heard about you. I watched your live. I got
proof you know who I am.
I didn't know you as far as like me and you have never talked. Of course, I just said I was on your lives, right? I was on your lives, but I didn't know you. And at the same time,
I've never talked to you privately. I've only publicly.
That's all I'm saying. So we had a guy that we were deep into getting. We were going, if you watched the live before we found out, we were going in 14 days. Then I think it was 3 days later, we got, somebody that likes us both said, holy shit, she's going after him. So we went 3 days later. So we went 7 to 10 days early. It wasn't because you guys did a bad job. You did a great job. Just like I said, you guys were within 150 miles and he lied to you guys so much like he lied to us.
I'm not you're saying anything about bad job or good job.
Did I just say she did a good job, guys?
It's in the race to the finish line, and that's the problem I have.
Sabrina, it's not a race. I never said it was a race. I didn't come here to fight. I'm telling you, I just said, you can ask everybody here. I said you guys did a great job.
That's all it was a race.
Well, if that's what you think, but to us,
I'm
it's
not fighting. I'm telling you the facts.
Well, I'm telling you facts. It was about putting the son of a bitch in jail. That's all it was. So,
you just said you were in a hurry to catch him because she put him on the internet, right? So it kind of was a race, right, Tommy? Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
were you?
100%. It was a race for us
to catch
him before somebody told him.
That's what
you're
it
right.
means. I was in a hurry.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you're saying. Yes. Once you told him it was a race before somebody else told him. You are absolutely right. Yes.
That is exactly what it means.
Okay, well, I'm not going to lie there.
Now
yes,
question is,
it was a race before somebody told him.
How do you expect teams work together if Tommy cannot do what he says?
I never told you before anything. I've only told everybody that, we catch our guys. I don't know what you want me to tell you here. We didn't try to catch him because you were. We tried to catch him because what he did to our decoy. That's why.
I will tell you this, Tommy.
How do
On
we
that,
as a community work together if Tommy cannot do what he wants?
If you're gonna come on here and say because Tommy, do you know what? Okay, I'm not gonna get that. You're
hang
right,
on,
Sabrina.
Tommy.
You're right. You're right.
Let me ask you this though. Let me just to kind of this will be a fair question, Tommy.
Okay.
On the live that you were donating, I mean you weren't donating. You were getting donations for your trip, right? Because it had to be
Correct.
right then, right?
Correct.
You were talking
Correct.
about
Like
teams
the next
working
day.
together. You were talking about teams working together
Yeah.
and everybody, kind of
That
working
day
together
I
on
wasn't
that
talking
live
about that.
stream. I'm
No.
pretty sure you were.
I promise. You can pull it up. I promise you I weren't. We were
Okay,
we were
it was
only
right around that time,
at
maybe
that
day
time. Oh,
before, right?
maybe the day
You
before,
know.
but that time we were only concerned about him. We were not concerned about any other team. We were concerned about him
So
because he was terrible.
So it's really just fuck what you said 2 days ago, because now we got a whole new process. But after we get them, then we'll go back to everyone working
See,
together. How does
that's
that work?
not fair. That's not fair because I didn't say working together for anything for that catch. Nothing at all. So you're putting something that I said in the live
No,
that has
I'm just right. I'm
no.
just asking where that
I'm
correlates.
telling you, if you brought somebody up that was catching somebody and they were hard working at him, and all of a sudden you saw his face on the internet, you would be like, fuck. If he finds out he's gonna run, that's like your decoy or some troll or some asshole calling and saying, hey, you're being watched. It's the same fucking thing. They might
You,
see that. So we thought we might lose him. So now
you
we gotta
didn't
go
think
get him.
three
That's what
catchers
we
were.
thought.
You didn't think 3 decoys worth of evidence would be better than one?
You would have never
Of
lost
course
him.
it would. Of
You would have
course it
never
would.
lost him.
We would have never lost him. Okay, well, I mean, if you knew that, then maybe
His
you knew more
picture
than we
was
knew.
posted for a long time. We were cleared.
I never
You
seen
would have
any of
too
your
if you would have
lives
talked
about
to
him
me like
except for the
any
one
other
where you guys
team
lied. I
does.
mean, Sabrina, I'm not trying to fight with you. You guys did a great job. I appreciate it. We don't care about feelings. We
I'm
care
not
about
fighting. I'm
putting
just
scumbags
expressing.
away.
We have yet to talk, right? You and
Right,
me.
right. So why don't you call Sabrina? I've told you several times. Call me. I would love to talk to you. You're in my hometown. I would
Okay,
love
this
to
is
talk to
my
you.
first time talking person to person.
Correct. Yes.
No, because then rumors get started, and you already have a bad reputation, right?
Do you see
I
what?
like
Okay.
my stuff
There you go.
publicly.
Okay. So I have a bad reputation. Do you see where I'm going? You just said I have a bad reputation, but yet you want me to call you and work with, like, you don't even know me yet. Why don't you call me and see my reputation? Why don't you get to know me for the person I am instead of just what you heard?
I don't need to know you. It's evidence.
Okay. What
Talk
evidence?
to every team.
What evidence can you tell me one piece of evidence you have? Just one. Just one. I'm not
Ask
asking
any
for two.
team if I ever killed evidence before it was supposed to be.
Oh, I don't think you would, Sabrina. I think you're great. Sabrina, I think you're great. I never said you killed evidence, and I don't think you would. I just said if you asked the people that were listening before you got on, I said
I have a reputation, okay? Yeah,
I know that.
do.
I know that.
Who knows?
I understand that, and I just said before you got on, I didn't know you were on. I said they did a good job for this.
Actually, he knows, Tommy knows, but it's down there. They're working good on the case. The prosecutor's office.
They're
damn good job.
Yeah, they are. They really are, and that's because of you guys. So I appreciate that. They are. You guys, if she wants to tell you, she can. She can tell you. But they did a great job on this. Sabrina, before you got on, I just said that like
I'm not saying nothing. I was not to.
Hey, Kenzie, how you doing?
Good. What about you guys?
Hey, girl.
What's
I
up?
would, but I can't hear my thing here. Let me see.
I just wanted to get on here and say, if you were so concerned that he was gonna get exposed or whatever, why didn't you reach out to ABP and ask for you to take his pictures down? Can you hear me, guys?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Pa, are you here?
I can hear you. I have
Looks like he froze.
All right.